Hi everyone, welcome to AFK here on Loading Ready Run. I'm Cameron, and I'm your host tonight as we play Dominion. Joining me tonight are...
I'm Serge.
Fuji.
And I'm Ben.
Hey! So Ben and I are pretty new to this game, i.e. I've never played before.
Yeah, me neither.
And I understand it is called...
No Nimin Knob.
Nimwad.
No, you're reading it upside down.
Dominion.
Yeah, there you go.
Domino Indian.
But Serge, yes. Serge plays quite a lot, as it is Fugi. So
Also, Fugi's here.
Hi, friend. He's visiting from the States.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, I would like to bring up the fact that, as with all of our AFK streams, tonight's stream is brought to you by the fine folks over at Wormwood. So if you like quality gaming products made of delicious hardwood, get a whiff of that.
Yeah. Yep.
I smelled it for the first time.
Just
It actually
hardwood in
smells
here.
Amazing. It smells really, really good.
This makes me want to get like cheap deck boxes, as you might wish to carry around your game of Dominion, your Dominion decks. And as part of, because they sponsor us, we are able to pass on to you the code LRR, which will give you free shipping anywhere in the United States. Anywhere else in the world, if you use the code LRR World during checkout, you will get $10 off shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The camera's covering it.
Nailed it.
So I got
Yes,
got
sorry.
it. All right. Yeah. And they have many, many delicious hardwood products.
Delicious.
Yeah. I really like
And
those
nutritious.
Loading Ready Run does not recommend you eat your wormwood products.
Please do not eat wormwood
Do
products.
not actually ingest. Wood is notoriously hard to digest.
Yeah, we cannot endorse that.
Hey, Serge.
Hi.
Why are there all these cards on the table?
Oh man, okay, so Dominion is sweet. So for those of you who don't know about Dominion, it is a deck building game. So what we do is everyone starts off with a bunch of cards in their hand. You're going to start with money and you're going to start with victory cards. The point of the game is to accumulate victory cards. The way you get victory cards is to buy them with money. Every turn starts off in the bottom left corner of a card, you'll see a cost. That's how much money it costs to add it. And every time you buy a card, you add it to your deck. So deck building. So you start with 10 cards. After your first turn and you buy a card, you'll now have 11. Every turn you start with 5 cards.
Okay.
And then just to show an example here, so my first turn I've got 3 money and 2. So you're allowed to play 1 action in a turn, and you're also allowed to make 1 purchase in a turn. Normally you make the purchase after all your actions.
Okay.
So in this turn, let's say I have 3, I'll buy a village. This now goes into my graveyard, and we go to the top. My next hand I'll have 4. I'll just go really quickly again. I'll buy another village. I'm now out of cards.
Okay.
So what we do is you now see that my deck has grown and I have 2 in there. I'll shuffle. I now have a 12-card deck.
Oh.
Or
Okay.
5, draw 5. So my whole thing has been shuffled up. And then I wasn't lucky enough to draw the card in my deck, but you can see how as you're playing continuously, your deck will grow and grow and grow.
Okay.
Now, what happens is the game will end as soon as we buy out any 3 of these piles. As soon as 3 of these run out, the game ends.
Okay.
Or if we run out of provinces, the game will immediately end, whichever
Okay.
happens first. As
How
soon
many
as
provinces are there?
10?
Should be 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And are there the same number of cards in each of the other decks?
In the piles?
Yes.
Everything else is 10. I think Dutchy might be 12 as well.
Okay.
Cool.
So I thought I had one other thing. As soon as the game ends, that like your turn is done as soon as the pile ends, and then everyone will count their victory conditions. The person with the most victory conditions wins.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really straightforward. It's one of those games that as you play, it'll become a lot more obvious what's happening. Sort of the
Alright.
strategy of what you're doing. There's ways to remove cards from your deck. There's ways to like curse and give negative points to each other's deck and switch things up, but it's really quite straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're playing with the base version.
This is the
one.
vanilla game, and this is a very popular sort of standard starter just for people who've never played before.
Okay.
And you might have also noticed too that we had just because obviously there might be some cards that you guys can't read and whatnot. Paul has souped up the card reader.
Yeah.
And you will actually be able to see what these cards do as we use them when we're in the other screen. That allows us to see. Yeah, like that. Look at that. Amazing.
So we'll have to evaluate how much we actually use that. Oh, there are way less cards than in like a game of Magic or something. So hopefully it will be pretty clear what's going on. We'll do what we can.
All right, so everybody now draw a hand of 5.
All right.
So after you've sufficiently randomized your deck,
This is closed information?
yeah, this is private information.
Okay.
And there's some other weird stuff too. Like you're not really supposed to look through your graveyard once cards go into it. But as a Magic player, I have a hard time I'm not
Right,
not
right.
too
Yeah.
worried about it because you want to know what's left in your deck, and that's fine. And then to give Cam a bunch of time to watch turns, I'm going to start, and we're going to go clockwise.
Okay.
Awesome.
So for my first turn, I've got 4 money. I'm going to buy a remodel. And then so now the card I just bought and everything goes into my graveyard, and I'm going to take the next 5 cards, and that's my hand for the next turn.
Okay.
On my turn, I unfortunately also have 4 money. So I too will buy the remodel
Nice.
and end my turn.
Fair.
Okay, I'm going to do something a little different here.
Ooh.
I have 4 money and 1 of these estates.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and use this 4 money to buy a remodel
Oh, it's so different.
and put this in my deck and end my turn.
All right, I can really see where the nuance and strategy of this is coming into play. I
Meta
have-
is pretty solid in this one.
Yeah, I have 3 copper
Okay.
and 2 estates.
Hey, we
so I'm
have
going
to do something
take
different.
a village,
Nice. Yeah.
I think.
That's a strong turn.
All right, and then goodbye. That goes into my discard, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the whole pile goes in your discard.
Okay.
So now I've got 3. I'm going to buy a village. And so now to show you what happens here. So now my whole deck is in my discard. I'm the first person to do that. I want to draw a card, but I can't.
Okay.
If I don't have to draw a card, I don't shuffle yet. But it's only at this point that I do. So I'm going to shuffle my whole deck.
Okay.
And then I'm going to draw 5 cards. If you only have 1 deck left, you draw whatever's left in your library, and then you shuffle and add to it.
Okay.
So you don't just shuffle to make the whole pile. You always draw what you can first. And I'll pass to you.
I will have a very exciting turn of having 3 money and buying a village.
All right.
The first couple turns often follow this pattern.
I think somebody might be ghosting you, Serge. You better be careful.
Oh man.
So this turn I've got 3 money and 2 estates. And I think I'm going to buy a village here.
Whoa.
And then I'll probably end my turn there.
All right. 4 money, 4 copper, and 1 estate. So
Yep.
I will buy a remodel.
All right, that's fine.
Board games!
Now that the first 2 turns are over, the first 2 turns are always like this. Now is when the game gets a little bit interesting. So, turn 3, I have 5 money.
Oh!
I know, we're switching it up. And I have the interesting choice of I either have to go for the market, which will let me kind of just chain them forever and get an additional buy, or go for the mine, which kind of lets me transform crappy money into other money. This is better for like long-term strategy, whereas the
Okay.
market's pretty good for short-term.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go for the mine.
Okay.
And then we'll see if that decision is correct or not.
So I have an interesting turn in that for the first time, we get to play an action.
Oh!
So I have a remodel here,
Okay, what are you trashing?
which will allow me to trash one of my coppers.
So we're going to trash a money.
So I am trashing a 0 value card, and I can get up to 2 more than the copper. So I am going to come over here and buy a cellar. Or
Oh.
not buy, but gain a cellar.
Yeah.
That line of words is not confusing at all.
And then I have 3 money left over to buy a village.
Nice. And then this is the trash. So it's important that trash cards don't go back into the pile, because if you
Okay.
trash one you've purchased, that
Right.
card is still removed.
Right. Okay. All right. So familiar turn here coming from me. I have 4 copper.
Yeah.
And 1 victory point. So now is where I get to be weird and different,
yeah,
right?
you can
The
pivot.
world's my oyster at this point.
Yeah.
I like this like militia-looking
Oh
card.
no, are you the guy who goes for attack cards? Ugh.
But like I don't know, like I rarely play like the butthole when it comes to these games. I like to be passive and political, and there's nothing political about attacking everybody at the table. So
Ben, I rarely play the butthole. It's a new nickname right there.
I mean, sometimes it's even correct just to buy another village.
How about what's the workshop like?
The workshop is very limited. It's fine if you want to try and jump ahead and get a bunch of 4s, which could be fine.
Right.
It's sort of a finisher because it doesn't chain an action. It's your only action for the turn if you don't have something to get to it.
Right.
It is also probably a lot better at the beginning of the game. So if you want one, now is probably
Way
the better time to get it. Because yeah.
Yeah, you can get a free silver every turn.
I'm gonna buy a village. I think it
That's-
just seems like the safe play.
Yeah, I mean, a village is not wrong.
Okay. And I'll put them all in the trash bin.
All right. So we do actions first.
Yes,
Actions
and then
first.
purchase.
Okay. Well, I'm going to remodel.
Nice.
Trashing a estate.
So
Nice.
estate is worth 2.
Yep.
So you can get any card up to 4.
I think I would like a.
So rich.
Do I want a second remodel in
So
my
now
game?
everybody's winning except for
So,
Cam.
Like you have to wind up. It seems like the kind of thing where you'd wind up trashing another trash card.
Yeah, but later on you could turn it into a
Into-
gold.
chain
Okay.
chain
So
your trash.
what it lets you do is it lets you get rid of your smaller cards more efficiently at the potential of bumping yourself later, and it's kind of up to RNG because if you end up with a
Right.
hand early with both of them, it's not as good.
So
Right.
here's me looking at this from a Magic perspective.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
being like, so looking at seeing Village and whatnot and being like, okay, that's Storm. And now I'm looking at like the remodel strat and being like,
That's
this is
Reanimator.
Dredge or Reanimator.
Yeah. Up to 2 more. So I could also buy a market.
Correct. Yes.
What? No.
No.
You
Oh, sorry.
remodel.
4,
Yeah. It's
so up to
between
4,
2
sorry.
and 4.
Sorry, I was still on 6 for some reason. What about Smithy?
Smithy's fine. Smithy goes really well with Village and is a fine card to have by itself because it might
Okay.
get you the 1 or 2 extra gold. That's the difference between like 3 and 5.
Okay.
Or you can just turn it into a silver. Like that's not even wrong either.
Yeah. You know
this
what?
is-
I'm gonna go long and buy
A second
remodel.
Get a second remodel. Yeah,
Yep.
remodeling
And then-
into remodel's fine.
I've got 2 copper.
Yep.
So I can buy something.
Yep.
So 2 copper lets me get a moat,
Yeah,
right?
moat seems
Which
fine.
seems like a fine defensive card.
Yeah. Nobody's going with attack, but that's also okay.
Okay.
I mean, it gets you 2
put
cards.
You put the mode on.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
All right.
Nice.
So those are discarded. Then I draw 5
Yep.
more.
Yep.
The key point of the moat there is that small text below it that protects you from attack cards. The current only attack card in the marketplace right now is the militia. No one has bought this yet, but if they do, it'll start crippling people's hands by
Yeah.
making them discard down to 3.
It's kind of a dick move, which Ben decided not to do.
Yes, a butthole move.
A butthole move, as Ben said. All right, my turn. I'm going to play Village. So Village, I'm going to draw 1 card. Second action, I'm going to play a Remodel. And I'm going to use my Remodel to burn an estate. Cam, I like your style. No, Cam, I'm going to turn it into a Village. And I don't have enough money to buy anything, so that's just
Is
going to be my
everything
turn.
okay, buddy?
No.
That seemed like a really tough round for you.
It was hard.
And like, this isn't even a game where we interact with each other, so you're just
Yeah.
like fighting your inner demons.
What if I'm making mistakes? So here for my turn, I've only got 1 card left, so I'm going to draw 1, and then I'm going to shuffle and fill up.
All right.
All right. So I have 2 money and 3 estates
Your
here.
next turn is going to be sweet.
Hopefully. So my 2 money, I actually am going to follow Cam on this one, unlike Surge.
What?
And go with a moat.
What do you mean, unlike me? I only had 1 money. I could not do it.
You didn't get the remodel.
All right. So I got some burps, first off.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this turn goes. So I'm going to use this village
Yep.
first off. So I got 1 extra card and 2 extra actions. Okay, cool. And I guess I'm chaining that into a remodel.
Nice. Cool, man.
I think I'm going to get rid of this estate.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. And probably turn that into...
You're also going to follow
I don't
Cam?
want to do everybody's like...
Well, there's only so many plays. I mean, you can do something different,
yeah.
which is always neat. Like, there are other strategies here, especially, I mean, the gap to get up to 5. I'm the only person who's gotten a 5 so far. And you can see how the power level gets significantly stronger as the cards get more expensive.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's even correct just to get a silver, just for that 1 turn earlier if you get lucky to get the 5.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh no!
Let's rock the. Wait, no, actually, you know what? A bunch of people. You guys all just bought moats.
No, only Cam has a moat.
No, Fugi bought a moat too.
Oh, interesting.
So
He's not paying attention. Don't let him know.
you know what? I think I'm gonna grab a smithy.
Yeah, Smithy seems totally fine.
And I got 2 gold or copper, I
You gonna
guess.
buy a moat too? Am I gonna be the only one sans moat?
You know what? I think I am going to grab a cellar.
Sure.
Actually. Perfect. All right.
All right.
That's my turn.
So I have a village and 4 coppers. So I'm going to play the village.
Yep.
Draw 1 card, which is an estate. So with my 4 copper, I will buy
Big money.
goodbye.
Sorry, creepy doll.
Do I want to buy a smithy or do I want to buy a silver?
I
Or
look.
do I want to buy a militia? Militia is still 2 money.
Yeah, militia is a silver, but it's also a chain finisher.
How many
Yeah.
villages do you currently have?
1.
Might
Okay.
be fun to buy a village.
Yeah, I think maybe buying a village is fine.
Because the reason I asked that question is the smithy will let you dig through your deck really well, but you might pick up things that you can't use at that
yeah.
point.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Smithy seems really good with higher card quality.
Right. And so
Okay.
you need to get the quality cards before you get the smithy. And silver is actually a quality card. It's not
Okay,
as
yeah.
high quality as gold, but
But it's
I think it's being a little undervalued right now.
well, yeah, because like we can't actually buy a
Correct.
gold or a province
Wait, are we talking about it in this game or just in the world in general?
as a commodity.
So I really want to buy a silver, but right now there are only 2 villages left. I know there's a chance they won't come back to me, so I'm going to buy another village right now. So with my 4,
How dare you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're up, my friend.
So I will first play a village,
Yep.
These unsleeved cards.
draw a card. I drew this great estate
Nice.
along with my other estate and my 3 copper,
Yeah.
which means, of course, I'm buying the village.
No.
Oh.
Oh man.
Well, now we have to do different things. This is where the game gets interesting.
All right.
Is you know, who's the first person who's going to get a gold? Who's the first person who's going to get a province, right?
All right. Well, I'm hoping I can be that person.
Okay.
Because I've got a smithy to start off,
Nice.
unfortunately.
Okay, you've got 3 money.
So, all right, I'm
you
counting on
got?
3 copper draws in a row.
Let's see it.
Fuck.
All right.
Okay. All right.
And? So you got 4.
I got 4.
And then so because you only have 1 action for a turn, you can't play the second one after.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Sequencing matters in this game.
Yep. If I had had that village earlier.
Yeah.
So I got 4 copper. So on that note,
You threatened to buy militia like 8 times. Are you just gonna go for the silver now?
not that now that everybody's got like moats and stuff like that.
Sure.
But I guess it's only 1 card in a deck of a lot. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a silver.
Sure. Nice.
It's time to upgrade.
All right. So for my action, I'll play a village.
Nice.
Gives me +1 card and +2 actions. I will play with my other 2 actions another village, which will draw me another card and
Yeah.
give me 2 more actions. I have 3 actions.
Yeah.
It's happening.
So a really great way to do this is to actually just start drawing a line of all the actions, and then you can
Okay.
do all your finishers off the other end and really visualize
yeah,
and track
yeah,
everything
yeah.
that's happening.
Oh.
Well, okay.
You might
Brick.
want to move it just off the card.
Sure.
As you're building that, yeah.
So I have 4 copper and a moat.
Well, now you can play the moat as one of your actions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So now you play the moat and draw 2.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought it was only a thing I
So
could do.
now you have 2 more actions available.
Okay. So
So
I
you can do that remodel
on a copper.
on a copper if you want.
So that's tricky. You can turn a copper into something worth 2, or you can use 5 to buy one of the 5s.
I think I just want to mark it at this
Yeah.
point.
So you don't
right?
have to play that card.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I really would prefer a market.
Sure. And a market also gives you additional buys, which is really valuable later game. Yeah. Let's try and just keep these piles a little bit tidier.
Yeah, market is the keep everything going card.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to play village. and draw a
Chances
card.
storm count is 3.
What?
The storm count was 3.
Yeah.
I imagine it's going to get up much higher before this game is done.
So I'm going to play a mine, and a mine is a really cool card. It lets me trash a card from my hand and then gain a treasure worth 3 more, but instead of putting it into my graveyard, it goes into my hand.
When did you get that?
I bought it really early in the game. I was the first person to get a 5. So that's going to go in one of my actions, and then I magically get to turn this copper boing, into a silver, and now I've got...
The sound it makes?
Yep, it's true.
Okay.
And now I've got 4, which is better than 3, but not by a lot. So I'm just going to get another silver.
Quality.
Yeah.
All right. So I have an interesting hand going on here, and I wonder if it'll work out. I will be playing a Cellar. So Cellar lets me discard any number of cards, and then draw that many, and it keeps my actions going.
Oh, is that channel?
So I'm going to discard my moat to draw 1 card,
Interesting, because your moat will let you draw 2 cards.
but it won't let me use my remodel, which lets me trash my estate
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
and turn it into a militia.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Storm the
Hey.
gates!
Hey now.
And then I have 2 copper left over.
Are you going to buy a moat, protect you from yourself?
No, I already have a moat.
So with the Cellar, every time you discard a card, you can draw a card and you get another action.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah,
Right.
it lets you filter through the cards you have.
So I'm going to buy another Cellar. Because it's a weak card, but it doesn't hurt you that much.
Yeah, costs a card to filter through every other card in your hand.
All right. So I got a lot of stuff going on here.
Nice.
So I'm first going to play this village.
Sick.
Okay. And draw this card. Oh man, it's a copper. Then I'm
If you move your hand up slightly, it'll all be on camera. Yeah, there you go.
So now I'm kind of in the spot where I'm like, do I Cellar the remodel, or do I want to get rid of one of my coppers?
So what's the best case scenario if you like, what are you hoping to draw if you use Cellar right now?
I mean, like a smithy would be pretty good.
Smithy would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Like,
I mean, you're not wrong. But in that case, like, would you just sell your whole hand and just try and start off with chaining a bunch of other actions?
Maybe.
Or just one better one? Because, like, worst case scenario, you end up with a victory card and you have 3. Or you end up with a copper and you have 4. Like, are you trying to get to 4? Or are you happy with 3 and then just
well,
pass
I want to
it?
get a 5. I haven't gotten a 5 yet this game.
Well, the only way for you to get a 5 is for you to draw your smithy. And then have your smithy also draw you into 2 coppers.
So do I believe in the heart of the cards at this point?
I mean, maybe, but in that case, if you're really trying to dig for it, maybe just pitch everything and see if you can rebuild into something better.
That sounds
I
dangerous.
believe in you, Ben.
That sounds really dangerous.
It seems really fun.
You're right. It does seem
I-
really fun, doesn't it, Fookie?
You should remodel your cellar and get kind of a basement suite.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Those
So
are
we've got
really big these days.
So I've got 2 actions still.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna add an action by playing this Cellar.
Okay.
I'm gonna scrap everything.
Okay, so now you put all the cards into your graveyard,
Yeah.
and now when you go to draw, you shuffle everything and then draw.
All right.
So you can get your remodel again.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. So I'm drawing 4 cards.
Yep.
And I have 2 actions still.
You have 1 action off this and 1 action off that. That's what that nice cascading tree does. is
Right.
It shows you on the end where they play.
Okay. All right, so I'm drawing 4. 1,
Good start.
2,
Good start.
5. Well, that's disappointing.
Getting bricked.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself a nice old moat. And that'll be my turn there.
All right. So I've got 2 estates, 2 coppers, and a remodel. So I'm going to play the remodel to trash this estate
Yep.
and get a probably a smithy, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Get max value off of it, and then with my 2 remaining copper, all the cellaring seems to have been like quite strong for people. So I would like to try having a cellar too.
Card
Sorry?
reader. Sorry,
Oh,
card
right,
reader
yes.
setting, yeah. All right. My turn. Start with the village.
All right.
Draw. So I've got some money.
Was that village in French?
Yeah. I'm gonna play a remodel to burn my estate. What have I done?
So you keep putting the cards down but leaving your hand over top of it.
So I started with a village,
There you go.
and then I played a remodel, and I tossed an estate so I can go up to 4. I'm gonna turn it into a smithy, and then with 3, I'm gonna buy myself a silver. So at this point, I'm pretty confident that I've gotten all 3 estates out of my deck. So if the game were to end right now, I would lose. But hopefully,
All right, everyone?
Oh no, I lied.
Yeah.
I lied. I've got one of my decks.
All right,
There's only
everybody
2.
go in on, I don't know, remodels now?
Yeah. Just buy the lowest stack aggressively.
Serge is cash rich, but
I know where it counts.
points.
You got no
poor.
friends to share it with.
Whoa! I thought I was sitting at a table with my friends. The truth comes out.
Not when we're at war.
We're not at war.
Yeah, I got a militia. No, wait, Fugi's got a militia. He started the war.
Then
All right, Fugi's going off. He's comboing off here.
I villaged. I drew 1 card. I moted. I draw 2 more
Don't
cards.
count as 2.
And it didn't work too great. I've got
Dude, I
2
feel that.
estates
Yeah,
and 4 money.
No, that barrier of getting to 5 and then
Yeah.
ultimately getting to 8, you can really feel it, eh?
I'm really tempted to buy another militia and just double down, but I really need the smithy.
Okay, I'll do it for you. It's fine.
All right, so I have a very disappointing hand.
Poker face, Ben.
What you got, Ben?
So I got 3 gold,
Okay.
and then I have a smithy and a remodel.
Oh man, you can turn
So
your smithy into a gold.
that's what
Don't
I'm
do
thinking
it.
of doing.
Don't do
Yeah.
it, Ben.
Really? Gold is
Just
so important.
use the smithy.
Gold is so important.
But I just
Use a smithy, maybe draw.
You'll draw 3 coppers. It'll be great.
wait. Okay, so what do I got in the bin here? I have 2 coppers. How many coppers do we start the game
no, the
with?
important thing is how many
7.
estates do you have in your bin right now?
2.
Okay, that means there's only 1 left in your deck.
Okay,
we start
maybe
with,
don't
do we
use
start
the
with
smithy.
3?
You start with 3.
I've already binned 1.
You've already bin 1, so you're not going to draw that, but you only have 7 coppers in your whole deck.
And
So,
we've been 2, so that means that
and I
there's
don't know if you
2
burnt
more
any.
here.
Yeah, so your chances aren't good. I think the safe play.
And there's how many in my deck? I mean, there's only 4 cards left in my deck
So you're saying it's a 50-50 chance.
that I could get 5
What happens if you get 4?
if I get 4.
Does your turn suck?
No. I mean, so I could remodel into a gold,
True.
Yep.
right?
So, like, here's
But-
the other thing. If you're only ever going to draw
I don't play the
coppers...
smithy.
Okay. All right, let's see it. 1.
Oh!
Keep going. All right, well, you can still only get a gold.
What? Oh, wait, what?
He's only got 1 buy. He's only got 7.
Oh, I was really hoping he hit province.
No, he doesn't have enough to get 8. Yeah, 7 is a super unlucky thing. You're like, really? I
Yeah,
can't buy a
just one
province?
off.
Well,
But
there
yes.
you go. You get to keep your smithy.
Well,
and
what's
you get a
better?
gold.
Is it better to get a gold or is it better to get like a mine?
Absolutely
Better to
get a
get a
gold.
Golds? Okay.
There's certain thresholds that I believe in. One is if you have 6, basically always get a gold. And secondly, if you have 8, always get a province.
Right.
Like, especially early in the game. Or
That
no,
said, it's your game.
That's your deck.
It's your hand.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. All right.
So
It's
If you
your
believe in the
life.
mine.
Technically
Okay.
speaking, Surge is your enemy.
is it ever right to buy coppers?
Yes, but
Okay.
maybe not this game.
Okay. There are conditions. There
There
are
are
expansions.
sometimes cards that count the number of particular
Okay.
cards of a type in your deck,
All right.
but this might not be one of those.
There.
So this is my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to play the village,
Yeah.
draw a card, 2 actions. Copper. I'm going to...
Let's start with a moat.
Yeah, I'm going to moat next. I still have 1 action.
Oh.
and then
I
cellar
could.
it all.
Yeah, just turn the cellar into something, or try and draw into another copper.
Or just
Yeah, if you
cellar
move up
your
slightly.
entire hand.
Yeah.
The Ben strategy.
What can I buy with a...
You should pull a total Ben.
So right now I can... I've got 1 action left.
Correct. And if you cellar, you'll still have 1 action after.
Yeah. Cellar.
So a good way to represent that here, I'll get off the card reader, is to put it to the side so you can see
Okay.
the action chain on that side. So this side is
Okay.
now done of the two, but
Right.
this one you can keep going down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to discard.
All 5?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sure, just
Pitch
you're
all
basically
5?
starting a new hand.
Yeah.
You're starting a new hand of 5.
1,
Nice.
Hey!
2,
Oh.
3, 4.
That's
5.
Yeah, that's actually fine.
So,
So we mark it here, right?
Yep.
1 card.
yep.
Oh, right.
So card action by.
Smithy.
There you go.
So,
Ooh, now you got some choices.
Yeah, because I can Smithy, draw 3 cards, shuffle this.
yeah.
But you'll have no more actions.
Right, so I wouldn't be able to remodel. So I
Or-
think remodeling the last remaining estate.
Might be good earlier in the game. Like we're not quite at the point where we're buying provinces and you have to rush. This might be a good like consolidation turn.
Yeah,
Because then you'll have 3 left and you can buy a silver or something.
yeah.
And
Well, I've got
and the
one-
market means
yeah,
that you
3.
can actually make 2 buys this turn, right?
And you can just like
Yeah.
buy a copper if you wanted to.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to remodel the estate and get a. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
And
my
buy
hands in the way.
maybe buy a silver.
What are you remodeling the estate into? Into a silver?
yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's
Yeah.
great.
And then you have 1 from the market and 2
and
more.
2 more. So I'm going to buy another silver.
Sick. Good turn.
Yeah, it seems really good.
And then the smithy is just discarded, right?
Yep.
It goes into discard with everything else.
Yep.
All right, for my turn, I'm going to play a mine.
Oh.
And sorry, mine, and my mine is going to turn a silver into a gold, which goes into my
Whoa.
hand.
That's
and,
alchemy.
and then since I've got 5, I'm going to turn it into a market.
Neat.
All right. Gonna start off this turn with the good old village.
Nice.
Oh, this is interesting.
Are we allowed to keep notes?
If you wanted to, yeah. If you wanted to write down like victory conditions that people are doing.
It makes sense.
Oh, I got a good hand. Nobody screw me.
Boogie's
the only one with militia.
Now it changed his line.
So it'd be really
Does he have 2 militias now?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is an interesting choice to have here. I have a cellar
Yeah.
and a remodel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do I cellar my hand,
Yes.
or do
I always say cellar.
or do I remodel the
play,
cellar?
Do the the patented Ben play.
It's always worked.
Yeah.
You just got to engineer
Yeah.
your
You
hand.
can't,
Yeah.
you
we've
can't do
never
the
seen that
patented
play
Ben
not work.
play. It's patented.
You could lease it.
You can
from
pay
him.
me
Yeah.
royalties.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the word.
The issue is I don't have a lot of money in my deck right now.
Yeah. The question is, what are you digging for?
And so I think the answer here is I actually like have to remodel the cellar
Into a silver or something?
into either like a silver or a smithy, but like smithy just helps me dig through nothing.
I don't know if you've gotten a silver yet all game.
I have not, because I keep getting 4, and whenever I get 4, I want to buy a 4.
That's the
but-
hardest part of this game is do you maximize your money every turn or is there another strategy that's actually more important than
Yeah, I think I need to relax, buy a silver,
okay.
and then for my second action, militia.
You suck. You suck.
So
You
this is
suck.
here, put it on the card reader.
So if you have a moat,
So everybody, yeah, if you have a defense card, you reveal your hand and you're safe. Does anybody have a moat in their hand?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so now what happens, since you don't have a defense, we do the attack card. Everyone has to discard down to 3 cards.
Dude, I have such a sweet hand.
You said you didn't have it. You know what you could have
I
done?
discard 2 coppers.
You could have remodeled that into a gold, you son of a bitch. You
right.
could have turned that into a gold.
actually, that is a good point.
When you see my hand
That's a
next
good
turn,
point. You say it now. I discard
Yeah.
a silver and a copper.
I discard an estate and a remodel.
You're going to hell.
Okay, so you want to see my dope hand that would have been?
1 second,
Oh, sorry,
He's
you're
not done yet,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, sorry.
and then I have 2 copper.
You have 4 again. You
I
did
have
all
4
day and
again.
You have 4 again.
And so I'm going to buy a militia.
Ah, he's a monster. I'm fine.
All right. So here's my hand. I got a silver, a gold, and a village. And it would have been really, really neat because I could have potentially even remodeled my gold into a province if I wanted to. But I guess we're going to try
Just get a copper. Get a copper.
No,
Come
no,
on,
no.
Ben.
I don't. A copper
get a gold,
or
and
a
that's
smithy
fine.
would be fine.
A
Really.
smithy would be really good. What'd you get? What'd you get? Heart of the cards.
Holy
you got
shit!
the smithy. All right.
All right, so we're smithying.
Now draw 3.
We're digging. We're digging. All right. We got a cellar, a copper, and a
There's the moat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
and
about
a
it.
moat.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I still have one more action.
Yeah. You're putting those on the card reader. Careful.
Sorry.
That's okay. So right now, you already have 6, so you can buy a gold. If you can get 2 more, you can get a province. So that's something to dig for just with a moat. If you know you got a lot of money,
Yeah.
you're pretty new to the whole deck, so you could draw anything.
Okay.
Or you could even just
You could just stop.
you could just stop and buy a gold, or just play the moat.
Never.
Yeah.
we keep digging. That's my
All right.
play.
What'd you get?
Copper.
And hey, we got our first
Hey.
province.
Yeah.
Boom.
You
Okay.
don't have to. I mean,
You could buy a gold.
you could buy a moat.
I see. Here's the. That could be anything in the mystery box. It could be a moat.
I wanted just a picture of Ben just reading the paper. I should buy a moat.
Moat. Okay. Well, look, the province seems good, but it's a dead card. in
No,
hand.
it's not. It's how you win.
Yeah, I know it's how I win. Or I could just buy another gold. Like filling up my deck with gold seems pretty dope.
I mean, if you have moats, he can't hurt you. The militias can't cross moats. They don't have wings.
Why
do
do you want
not
me to
spend
buy-
all
I'm
your
not spending
8 money
8
on-
gold
I
on
know,
a dude.
I know.
See, this is the card game surge that I always talk about.
What?
You become the devil's shoulder in card games.
Oh no, really?
Oh, and then you do that when people call you. All right, I'm gonna buy this province. Why not?
Hey, our first province. Congratulations.
All right, and now I'm done.
He's got a
Okay.
target on his back, y'all.
So I have 3 cards.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
bad at all.
wow.
I think I can rebuild from here.
Yeah.
So I get 1 card and 2 actions. Finding a copper. I'm going to use one of my actions to play my smithy.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Because you can either use the 5, or you can remodel something.
Do you need 5 or do you need 4 and a 2 or 3 and a 5?
This honks.
Right?
Actually,
You
you probably.
could buy a 3 and then turn, like you could
Oh,
buy a
but that
silver
gets rid
and
of
then
your
turn-
silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it turns it into a 5. So it's like you can get a 5 either way and also use the remodel and keep your deck thinner. So you could actually have the exact same turn. Wait,
No, because your
that's the
silver's
exact
gone.
same board state. Oh,
kinda
it's the same
seems
as
like-
just buying a 5.
Kind of
Yeah.
seems like mines are like really good tech in this.
I got one early, and if you could upgrade cards in your deck without what was the word I was using earlier?
Losing
Not pollute.
tempo? Or
Well, tempo is
dilute?
one. Diluting, yeah, bloating without bloating your deck. It's pretty tough. Yeah, is where all the strategy in the game comes in. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to. On the other hand, markets don't actually seem like they're bloat.
Nope. Yeah,
No.
they're just
Markets are keep doing everything.
Yeah.
yeah.
It keeps your actions going. It replaces itself as a card. It
And
lets
it
you buy
generates
more,
a
and it
little
gets
bit of
1
money.
money.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a continuation card, really. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't
I'm
help you
going
a
to-
lot.
It's a storm card. As a
I'm
storm
going to buy
player,
a market.
Yeah.
All right. The only 3 cards that I have are Village, Smithy.
All right.
Okay.
Village. Draw. Village. Draw. Village. Draw. Smithy. I'll draw 3.
Oh,
All right.
that's some money.
And I find myself in the exact same position as Cam, as I have 5 or a remodel.
You have 5 in money, 3 coppers, a silver, and a remodel.
Yeah. So with 5, I'm just going to buy a market as well.
All right.
You're up.
I have a very strange hand going on here. Start off with a village,
Okay.
as you do.
As one does.
as one does.
Takes a village.
Chain that into a second village.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Draw again. And then we will cellar,
Okay.
discard 2 estates
Okay.
to draw 2. Play another village just for fun, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Then militia is all right in the mouth.
Then militia, you're right in the mouth.
Why'd you have
you uttered
God
the
damn it,
words.
Cam.
Such
You
a
said the bad
goddamn
words.
piece of fucking shit.
Do you have moats?
Pookie.
Do you have moats?
No, I don't have my moat.
I'll discard this estate in a
You
copper.
piece of shit. I discard this remodel in the silver.
Oh.
He's gonna fucking militia us again.
And then that's +2, plus my copper and my silver gets me 5, and I will buy a mine. And just discard this remodel, because why remodel my militia?
Yeah, it's doing a lot of work for
It's
you.
doing a lot of work.
So I had 4 copper and was really excited because I was going to buy another smithy.
But
And I got 3 copper and got really excited
Get a
'cause I'm
moat, get a moat.
buying a fucking moat. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Okay, I'm going to open with a village,
Nice.
as one does. I'm going to play a market.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
I'm going to play a cellar.
Ooh.
Then I'm going to discard 2 copper and draw 1.
The copper.
yeah, that'll be in the deck.
Okay. Did these get shuffled in?
No,
No,
because these are.
Those are in play, but the copper you discarded.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so mad right now.
How many moats in your hand?
How many
3?
moats are you on right now, my dude?
Let me guess. 5 moats, no double actions.
It's actually not that bad, but
Oh.
still, like. Anyways.
No, we're just playing with a handicap to give Fugi an advantage here.
Yeah.
Like, we can beat him only playing 3 cards a turn.
Yeah.
You guys went very high quality cards very quickly.
Don't matter to the militia.
So to counter
Knock,
that,
knock, open up the door.
to counter your high quality decks, I have to
Play utter garbage.
Greatly-
Got it.
Yeah.
greatly
right.
limit your ability to do anything.
How do you kill a high quality card? The same
way
way
you
you
kill
kill any
any
other card.
All right, so I'm drawing 1 more card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna moat.
Okay, so draw 2.
Keep moating, moating, moating.
And you have no. You
You have 1 more action.
Yeah, that's correct. You have 1 more action going.
Village.
Oh!
Nice. So now you have
Plus
2 actions
1 more
again.
card.
Yes.
I agree.
I've got this remodel and
Yeah, I kind of want to do like
Yeah,
a
like I
stereo
can
pan. As that does draw.
So you've got 4 right now.
yeah, 4. I could use it to buy a militia. You know,
You have 2 buys. You could buy 2 moats.
seems so bad. Maybe I just want to buy a silver.
Yeah. Silver's always worth it.
I don't know how I'm
You know
going
it
to
doesn't
win
beat.
at
You
this
know what
point.
silver doesn't beat though.
Militias.
Militia.
Someone has to go attack every game.
He's like, hey, why
Yeah.
didn't Fugi come back for game 2? You're like,
Yeah, just game 2,
Yeah.
everybody's a militia. That's
All
the thing
right,
though.
I'm gonna buy a silver.
all right.
Militia doesn't fight anybody in particular. It just
So
it
for my
just
turn-
hits everything.
Mine. Oops. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
all
going
right.
to turn this silver into a copper. I've got 5. I'm going to buy a market.
Wait,
Wait, you turn copper into silver.
you turn copper into silver.
Yes.
You have terrible miners.
I turned a copper into a silver.
All right.
These
So-
silver pickaxes just aren't doing very much.
Out of solidarity with
No,
my
you got-
fellow players here,
He's got a smile on his face. He's got
I'm gonna
another
play a
militia.
moat.
Oh, that's his only action for the turn.
All right.
Okay. And then
8 by a province. Like, you son of a bitch.
I can't use the smithy. I have 5 money.
Oh man, I want to mark it.
Yeah, actually, I'll go with a market.
Nice.
All right. You guys ready to get wet? Because I got 2 moats
At a village.
and a village. So I'm going to start with this village,
'Kay.
as people do.
'Kay.
Drawing a card. I'm going to play this village.
Okay.
Drawing a card. I'm going infinite, kids.
Combo. Combo.
I'm playing a smithy.
Yeah. Draw
Drawing
3.
3. I'm playing.
Dang.
So I'm on.
So you'd played off that one now.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
You have 2 actions left.
Yeah.
All right, playing a moat.
So do you see what we're doing when we're doing it like this? So the village has 2 actions. So
Right.
if we do that, you can see it's blocked off. Oh. That's why we're making these
So then
trees.
I still
and the
have
last
a.
action, and you can see how the
I
trees go there.
see.
Yeah, so
All right.
add 2.
Grab a state and another copper.
Yeah, play your last moat.
Why are you doing this?
All right, now draw 2. And
This seems like a questionable choice.
now can you buy a province?
Absolutely. He's got 9.
I have 9.
Second province, that's a big lead to try and get up on. Uh-oh.
And you questioned why I kept militiaing.
I did. He had all the moats.
Yeah, I mean that's all the moats in my deck though. So
Hey Cam, what are we gonna do?
That's
now that
why
we
I
have
was like-
5 cards again. Can you feel the power?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it feels strong.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
You know, 5 cards isn't enough though. So, Smithy.
Oh wow, starting with the smithy.
So I have copper, copper,
Copper.
copper, copper,
Oh,
remodel,
Oh.
silver.
is that 7? Oh, that's tough. Yeah.
That's 7. That's miserable.
gold is
Gold,
great though.
yeah.
Gold is gold.
Yeah. All right, I've got a kind of a combo turn going on here. So mark it. Mark it. There we go.
This deck is really too big.
Mark it. Draw.
Getting to that point too.
Village, our old friend.
Hello, village, my old friend.
Village.
Never do that again.
What?
And then I've got 6 altogether. So village, and 4. I'll buy a gold.
Oh, nice.
You're up.
Seller.
Sure.
Strong start.
Discarding 3 cards.
Oh, playing the Ben play.
Copper, mine, and a state.
Interesting.
Bold play.
Interesting.
Let's see how it pays
Militia.
off.
What
in
did
the mouth.
what did he keep? Is what
Yeah.
he kept a militia. This man only knows fighting.
All he
So-
knows is war.
Bring it.
You got 1 action, buddy.
Bring it.
I get 1 action.
Those are your discard.
You could choose peace or you could
Yeah.
choose war, man. Doesn't have to be this way.
I actually do have to choose between peace and war.
Oh, choose peace.
I can smithy or I can
Choose
militia.
peace.
Eventually, you have to try to win, though.
Yeah.
Piece of chance.
I'm using militia.
Be the
Throw 2
world.
copper.
Do you have a moat this time, Ben?
I don't.
Okay.
I almost got
And
it.
then I have 1 copper getting me up to 3 money, so I can buy a silver.
You're a monster.
If I used the smithy, I would have drawn action cards that I couldn't play.
Yeah. No, it's fair. If your
It's
deck
all
doesn't
right.
have money,
all you've done is set me up
what?
for a Ben turn. We're cellaring on first and discarding my 2 coppers that I got.
And now No, those go in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause they're in the
your
discard.
entire deck is up for grabs.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
I hope you
It
draw
could-
province.
even a moat.
Province.
Why would you hope that?
Because we need you to
we
like
need
have
you
a
to
dead
stumble.
turn.
We need you to stumble. You're so far ahead. Because even if we all buy a province, if you still get one every turn, we'll never catch up.
That's true. Come on, sweet baby village.
You've got what we like to call the leader's target on your back.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Kay.
Good.
Okay, all right. I can deal with my gold.
The power of gold.
Yeah, I turned my 2 coppers into a gold, so
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
You turn them into a silver. Or maybe another moat. I don't even know.
I mean, at this point, I kind of want to, because I'm winning, I'm going to dig into these moats, and there's another pile gone.
It's true.
That is a good plan.
That's not
Ben
wrong.
is just in the center of like 5 concentric moats.
Yeah.
You will never get
Get
me.
it? And then I draw 3 moats next turn. I don't know. There's no 3, hey?
Well, there's woodcutter and there's workshop. There's no 3s.
Well, there's silver.
And there's silver.
Yeah, I'll probably buy a silver.
All right.
Silver's always good. Thanks.
All right. So since Boogie bricked us in the mouth, I'm going to start off with Village.
Yeah.
Dirty,
One card,
dirty fruit.
2 actions. Market.
Nice.
You keep
One card,
complaining
one
about
action.
this, but it doesn't seem to be hurting you that much.
Market.
Nice.
1 card, 1 action.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Moat.
Okay.
Plus 2 cards.
So 1 action left.
Yeah.
Smithy.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's see how much money he's got. Did he get there? Did he get there? Is he the second player to get a province?
I was the second player to get a province.
You were the first. Well,
No. Hit the 7.
survey
Copper,
says
copper,
7.
copper, silver,
4.
silver.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh!
Yeah, markets count for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
he gets
forgetting
a
markets
province.
count for 1.
There you go.
All right. So, because Fugi is a monster,
You're welcome.
I have 5 and a Smithy.
Oh.
1. Oh, I'm at 7. I'm at 7.
You're fine.
You got this. It's going to happen.
Estate.
2.
Oh. That sucks. Man, that sucks, buddy.
I've got to have someone down with me in last place.
That does suck, buddy.
Yeah. Man, Cam, isn't this game easy?
Yeah, no,
This game is so
totally.
easy,
Yeah,
man. I don't even know why you guys, like...
Why do you even have to take
Hey,
some
Ben.
rules?
Yeah.
How many moats you got?
A
Oh,
couple.
no.
Village?
I don't need no stinking moats. Moats
You're
are,
only hurting me.
moats are for
Village?
chumps.
You're only hurting me.
Moat?
There's no way he's got it. It's not happening today.
Nope.
It's not going down that way. Bring it on, Gamble.
Oh, excellent. Cool. Just discard the remodel, play the militia,
Give me your hand.
and
You can
Give me
play
your hand.
You
Man.
can play the remodel too.
You know, it's really...
this or the...
Why did you buy a remodel?
I'm super stoked that you did that because it gives me a chance to show off these flashy 2 provinces I've got in my hand.
And then I
discard
have
these coppers.
4 coppers, so
You
I have
can use
6
your
total, and I buy the gold.
Nice play. Nice play. That was a good turn.
I'll discard my
I-
2 silvers.
I feel like if you're playing a moat and then a militia, the militia should just be stuck inside the moat.
Yeah.
Can't hurt anybody else.
All right. All right. Well, all I got is this 1 village play here. No whammies. All right. Well, 4 is not terrible. What do I want to do with 4? I kind of need to start trashing some crap in my deck, to be honest.
Did you buy any remodels?
I have 1, I think, so I'm going to buy a new remodel.
Sure.
Pop that in there. All right. And that's my turn.
Remodel.
All right. Well, since someone fucked me, I draw a card off of Village.
No.
I play a Cellar, plus 1 action,
do
discarding
it.
this remodel
Okay.
to draw a card. 5?
Nice.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah. Good.
Yeah, get into the market.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seems fine.
I want to mark it.
Market. Market.
Market 0, dude.
He's going.
Oh, no, not that one. Sorry. Village first. Sequencing is important. Draw.
Writes down Smithy.
Wow.
Smithy.
I'm very jealous of your plays
1,
here.
2, 3. Mine. Turning a copper into a silver. And finally, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Province.
Hey! Look at
I
all
didn't
these
get enough-
province buddies.
If I had 6, I would have bought in 3 moats.
I mean, you could have.
I could have bought in 4 moats.
Well, I hope you drew a moat.
I
Village.
can't, because I don't have any. Because you're a monster.
Draw a card.
I'm fun.
Market.
Nice.
Draw a card.
He's got. All right, he's already played 2. You can't have it this turn.
Smithy.
Okay. So you got
1
action.
She's got 1 action left.
2, 3. And then militia.
Hey, I got a moat. What's up?
He's safe. You don't even use it. You just have to show it.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have to discard it?
No.
No.
I thought moats were kind of like a bad deal, where it's like you're discarding
No.
1 card instead of 2
You
cards.
just show it. And then you're like, no, I'm behind this moat, dog. I'm
Yo,
safe.
you know what? Here, can I do this? I got double moats for my boys.
No, it doesn't help
Unfortunately,
us.
no.
No? Damn.
How are you doing over there, Serge?
Angry.
You gonna be all right, buddy?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to discard a gold and a copper.
Whoa.
Bite me.
All right.
Whoa.
I have to discard the other militia because I don't have any actions for it.
How many, do you have
2,
3 now?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
And 2 buys.
Oh. 2 duchies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just strictly
Terrible.
worse.
Yeah, it's terrible.
The question is province or gold something else,
Gold
right?
militia. Do you have 2 buys? You can just go militia. I mean, they say redundancy is important.
I like the way you think.
when you play 1 militia per turn, the only thing better is playing a
You never
second
go
militia.
back.
Like, what if we managed to refill our hands between the first militia and the second militia?
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a province and a cellar.
Oh, all right.
Interesting.
Okay. My turn. I'm really disappointed with this hand. I got 2 copper, 2 moats, and a smithy.
You should have discarded.
Why?
No, moral victory, Serge.
Smithy.
He defeated my militias.
I'm gonna play the smithy.
I guess you could actually just discard the 2 moats.
Yeah, I know, that's exactly the thing. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just pitch them and just been like,
It would have
"What's
been
up?"
fine.
But no, it's fine. No, it's good. That hurts. That feels bad. Okay.
All right, I got 3. This.
You know what? I'm going to blame Fugi for this turn, too. The fact that you only have a 3-card hand, Fugi's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Get another silver. That's my
All
turn.
right. My turn is gold, copper, buy market.
Nice. All right, my turn. A little bit different here. I'm going to remodel a copper into a moat. And then I've
Whoa.
got 2, and I'm going to buy a boat.
Down.
Serge
Oh, no.
is sick of my shit.
I had 5 cards left. I can't actually draw my moats. Go ahead.
I've got good news for you, Serge. I don't have the militia.
I don't believe you. You're going to draw it. Watch
Yeah.
it. Watch right now. Calling it right now.
Doesn't he have 2 of them?
He has 4.
Wait,
Four
what?
militias?
Really?
I don't believe I have 4. So the question is, if I moat, how much of a problem is that going to be for me? I could get a 3 and a 4, or I could moat to try to get like a
Maybe
gold or a
5?
market or something.
No, market won't help you because you don't get additional.
Well, I want to get more money. I
Oh,
want to
so
draw
you can
money
Buy a market.
so I can buy something good.
Well,
So
let's see it.
YOLO.
You gotta be lucky to be good. Game of skill, no luck involved.
All right. Well, that's not great. I drew my 2 villages.
I do not feel sorry for you.
Ain't that a B? Ain't that a B?
So what are you spending on?
I will
3?
buy a silver.
Sure.
That ain't that a B?
Y'all done, bud?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So I got a remodel,
Yep.
3 copper, and a silver.
Yep.
As much as here's the thing. I kind of want to remodel a copper into a silver because I need to start getting rid of some crap out of my deck. But I also kind of want to just...
You can't do the jump because the silver costs 3, and that is 0.
Oh,
and the
okay.
2.
Then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to...
Yeah, the jumps, you can remodel a copper into an estate, which
Yeah.
is not great.
I'm going to then pay 5 and buy 8.
You've been
think I
saying
wanna
how
buy
much
a
you want to market
mine.
every turn, and
I
now you're gonna buy a mine?
But it's like because I got a lot of good stuff in here. I just need to start getting rid of all my crap.
Fair.
So I think I'm gonna buy this mine.
Okay.
All right. I am going to mark it.
Nice.
Then I'm going to cellar this remodel. Drawing a card, I get one more action.
Yeah.
So Smithy,
Yeah. That's your last action. Let's see if you
Yep.
get there.
1, 2, 3. No, bricked.
You got 6.
Vengeance.
I got 6.
Get that gold.
Vengeance. What the fuck
Vengeance
are you
for all
talking-
the, you know,
For what?
You hold his legs.
Yeah, really.
That'll teach
Man.
them for being attacked by your militia.
well,
For that one time I
not
didn't
showing
get to
any
militia you
empathy
guys.
for my double village discard.
Market. I'm gonna start with a market. I have to draw a card, and first I have to
wait.
shuffle.
I get to draw.
All right, market. Next up, we have market number 2.
It's alright. You can't malicious this turn anyway.
Village.
They're all in the graveyard. In the shadows.
Village.
I don't know what it's called. The graveyard, the shadow zone, realm.
We banish them to the dark land.
Yeah.
All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Let me count again. No, it's still 7.
But you have 3 buys.
I know. I'm gonna buy.
You could buy 3 moats.
I'm gonna buy a market and a moat.
Could be anything.
What
It
about
could
a
even
copper?
be a vote.
I'm gonna buy a market and a moat.
Alright. He's getting defensive. Let's see if it pays off.
All right, I'm gonna start this off the Ben way. The
My
cellar.
dude, my man.
Pitching all 4 until he hits a militia.
Pitching 2 estates.
Okay.
Fair. Fair.
Alright, the militias are back in play.
You're really worried about those militias.
A little bit.
They suck.
I have a pretty good hand here.
You haven't been on the receiving end.
Yeah, because no one else bought any for some
Fair.
strange reason.
Because we're not dicks.
I had the opportunity
If
to.
you didn't want me playing militia, you wouldn't
should-
have put it in the marketplace.
like, if it's more like, if you didn't want me playing militia, you wouldn't be beating me at this card game, so I'd have to play
If you
militia.
didn't want to get militia, you wouldn't have cards.
Yeah. It's true.
It's okay. The next.
The only way to
Just
win is to
only
not
draw
play at
3
this point.
each hand.
round 2 that I've set up, that I've planned for, is actually pretty attack heavy. So
Oh, are you
we're-
like the DM of this game, of
Sure.
Dominion? Yeah.
for the
right.
purposes of today? Yes.
So yeah,
Okay.
I guess what cards are available in the middle can really change the dynamic of
Yeah,
the game.
and there's so many
Oh.
expansions to this game too, which is why it's got so much replayability, which is
Right.
really cool. Unless you make them the same.
How'd it
no
go,
two
buddy?
games. Okay,
I'm
another cellar.
cellaring a mine.
Oh, I thought you should have just did your whole hand again.
Everything's fine.
What?
Militia?
Man, it sure would suck if I had a moat. Bam!
Oh, I don't have a Surge doesn't have a moat.
Woo! Oh yeah, moat buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, make them touch.
Oh,
Make
here.
them touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
What?
we were hoping if they got along enough, we could make a baby moat for you.
But no,
No.
didn't get there.
Nah, children
I'm
are
buying the last market
Okay.
with the 2 money and the 3 from my gold.
So it's worth noting the game is going to end immediately once the next pile's empty. Doesn't matter what pile it is.
buy these
okay.
moats and finish the game, friends.
If the game ends, Ben wins. Unless somebody else gets something happening, Ben will win immediately.
That's an overgeneralization.
That is a fact.
Ben just needs to hit 6 money.
And 3 buys.
Yeah, and 3 buys.
Okay, here we go.
We know he hasn't bought any markets.
It's Ben time.
It's been
Okay, I'm gonna trash this moat
Well,
and
okay.
this remodel.
Okay, to draw 2.
Got a village out of it.
Good start.
And a province. That's okay. That's
That's a
all
good
right.
start.
Let's still roll. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll play this village.
Just make sure your 2 cards are in the graveyard.
Sure. The graveyard.
Yes.
the discard pile.
Okay.
Sure.
Drawing a card. That's okay. Cause
That's the winner's curse.
Okay.
That's a catch-up mechanic in this game. Oh yes,
Okay.
he's going off, team.
Oh, not like this.
How much money you got? How much money you got?
5. So
I mean, you said you wanted those mines. You said you wanted.
but
the
I
mine.
also just want this game to end. My dude?
So there's two strategies at this point. One is moat. The other is just buying as many victory points as you can, which is totally legit at this point of the game too.
So I have 5.
Sure.
Ah, it hurts. I was hoping he wouldn't do that.
Grab that duchy.
But you told him to.
But
Yeah.
as the first game,
Yes,
it's, you know,
it is the correct strategy there to buy the duchy, so that if someone else buys a province, he's still in the lead.
Yeah,
Well,
Okay.
he also has an estate.
I do have an estate hit.
at least one. Yeah,
I didn't.
Been reluctant to.
I think I only remodeled one of mine.
I've definitely remodeled at least 2.
I think you got rid of all of yours.
No, I think I've still got 1.
I have not hit one in a long time. I've gotten rid of all of them, I think.
Nice,
Okay, so I'm going to start with a market.
nice, good start.
1 card, 1 action, 1 buy.
What's your action that you got there? Oh, a remodel.
so-
Oh,
Moat.
fair enough.
Oh,
Nice. So that's
That's 7.
7.
you should buy a moat.
You could buy 2 moats.
You could.
Oh no! The other part-
Don't buy modes.
Yeah,
It
we
comes
don't
back.
want to put Ben in a
Get
position
those
where he can win.
moats. Yo, but he's
At
got so
7?
many militias in
I
there.
mean, honestly, if the game's going to end quick, it might even be correct just to buy 4 points, 4
Yeah.
victory points, because you might be able to catch up in a weird way.
But Fugi might have a militia next turn, and those moats are gonna save you.
You're like the worst. Like I've never heard of like a moat salesman.
Yeah.
Please.
Look how menacing these guys are. You don't want
Got
them
a
at your
problem
front
with
door.
Black Knights? Get
It's
your
the guy.
moats.
It's the guy. Yeah, he comes up to your castle. It's like I couldn't help but notice that you have no moat around your castle.
Yeah,
We can install a moat
Look at all these
for-
things. Okay, they look. I mean, look
I
at-
see your
so look-
moat right here,
look
but
at these
you
guys,
could really
all
use a
right?
second.
They look super tough, and they give you 2 golds, and they just like hose your opponents. Like,
I honestly believe they're not
You-
getting gold; they're taking gold from other people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
that's representing.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. You don't want that to happen to
Well,
you.
I mean,
Or
like
these?
the-
These are Cam's cards.
The 2 cards you pitch are probably coppers, right? Fuck. Am I just actually buying a duchy and an estate?
I think that's fine. Like, I don't think that's bad.
Feels bad.
I know it doesn't feel optimal, but at this point, it maybe isn't wrong. All right, for my turn, start with a village.
Draw 3.
Draw. Smithy.
This deck is so bloated.
Draw 3. That feel when you've got 2 moats in hand.
I've had that a few times. You know what you need though? A 3rd moat.
Play moat 1 and 2. Oh, okay, it feels good. I've got 8
Oh, no.
province.
God damn it.
So I think I'm pretty firmly in 2nd place now. You're up, Fugi.
I'm gonna need you to draw your hand.
Oh,
But while you do that, village.
You're like, hey, Serge, why don't you just draw 3 cards and just take the top 2 cards of your deck and put them directly in your graveyard?
Village again.
Oh man, he going.
This isn't great.
So how does it feel to play Storm?
I think it should feel better than this.
You ever play Storm and end up feeling like the person who's being played Storm against?
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
Welcome to Dominion.
Welcome. It's like Storm with no payload.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, I've done all
Right.
these things. Now what? Like, well, you just kind of
Remodel
There's a pill
an
for that.
estate into a silver,
bold
At
move.
this point,
and
Damn, he crazy.
I have to.
yeah, I guess.
Like, what else do
guess,
I
yeah.
remodel it into? Like,
moat.
militia?
He's not wrong.
Man. You know what's really good against militia? Moats. Moats.
I discard a province and a copper.
Into your deck?
No, this is fuck. There we go. Okay, yeah.
I had 8.
Man, that sucks. You know what would have saved you if you bought those moats last turn, like I told you to.
I'll hold the legs.
All right, y'all done, Fugi?
I'm all done.
Cool.
Wait, why are there 3 moats again? I thought there were only 2 left.
No, there
There's
were 3.
Oh,
That's 'cause I was
Thankfully.
I'm gonna pitch a market and a remodel.
That sucks. All right, so I got
You sounded really empathetic.
All right, so my hand's pretty meh, but I'm gonna play this moat and draw 2, which
From
apparently
your deck.
From your deck,
Oh.
not.
You have
Yeah.
one card left in your deck?
Oh, it's a silver, and what am I at? I'm at 6 now.
State.
Silver or gold?
Actually, draw a village.
I'd really like that to not happen, to be honest. All right, you ready for
You're
this?
trying to make his next turn as bad as possible.
I'm gonna summon fucking Exodia here. It's gonna be
Smithy.
amazing.
That'd be the militia off the top of Exodia.
It
Draw
wouldn't do
a moat.
anything. Draw a moat.
Do it. Do it. Yeah.
All right, ready?
Oh,
That's not good.
Oh man, man.
fuck me.
Oh, that's a good looking province right there. Ah,
Why can't we all be good at this game?
man, this game is so easy. This game's
Game of skill, no luck involved. May the best wizard win.
Oh man, that's fun.
Being fucking
Now,
malicious on 80% of my
yeah.
turns here.
Yeah.
Ben does have a lot of provinces, but to be fair, half of those provinces are covered in boats. You can swim all the way across.
It's a
its
great,
land.
dude. My land is a great place to take a vacation.
You can
It's very
swim
well,
from
Yeah,
well
it's full of
irrigated.
alligators and
end to end of
mosquitoes.
his province. You can swim.
All right, fine. I guess I'm like marketing.
Okay.
All right, do it.
Well, you're up to 6.
Yep. Into.
Brick.
Well, you can use the remodel.
oh yeah, I can.
You
But-
can remodel
model-
gold into a province.
yeah, I'll remodel a gold into a province.
Nice.
Not bad. And you
Yeah.
still have 2 if you want to buy. You
Buy-
have 3. You have 3. You can buy a copper.
Or a silver. Like,
Or a silver.
No, I screwed up. Why did I pitch a remodel? I could have turned a gold into a province.
Man,
I mean, do I buy an
rough
estate
life,
here?
dude.
it's a good game.
See that line?
think I'd buy
I
an
would have
estate
figured you'd be
here.
a pro
I think it's
about
coming.
with it at this point.
Sure.
I think the end is coming.
The end is nigh.
There's also the totally real play of remodeling a province into a province just to burn the countdown faster.
Yeah,
Mark it.
totally real.
And I have 7. I'm so angry. I hate everything.
What, is your last thing just an estate or a province? Yeah. That's unfortunate. More gold, dude.
Be humble.
Okay.
Misplays.
Misplays, I do them.
Village?
Oh,
Yep.
that's a nice village.
Market? Actually,
That's fine.
Do it.
There's no downside to playing it in any order because it changed the
actually, no. I'm going to first smithy.
Okay.
Trust me. Got ideas.
He's got ideas, Serge.
Brain so big.
Because I might need to remodel that,
The market into
the market
something.
into something else. But no, I don't. I'm just going to play the market anyway. Draw one more.
Did you get there?
I got there, dude.
Oh,
Got
baby.
the province,
Nice.
and then got 9 money,
Oh, snap.
+1 buy. Buying a province,
Yeah.
buying an estate.
Nice. All right. Okay. My turn. I'm gonna be playing this village to start, as you do,
As you do.
and I'm gonna be drawing a card. That's not what I wanted to see, but that's okay. I'm gonna be playing this moat. Always safe behind my moat. Drawing 2 cards here, and that's where it ends, I guess. That sucks. That's really depressing.
What have you got?
I got 2 provinces
Okay.
and 4. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm
Buy a
gonna
moat?
buy a moat.
Yeah.
He's gonna buy a
Oh,
moat.
man. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, 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 okay.
It's 18, 21, 23. He's got 23.
So
All right.
if I want to be anywhere close to second place, I need to buy like 2 provinces in the same turn.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to
There's 3 provinces and 2 moats left.
I'm going to cellar.
Okay.
I'm going to trash can my hand of copper remodel estate in a moat.
Oh yeah, that's the good play.
I'm gonna mark it.
Nice.
But are you gonna tag it?
I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna village.
Nice.
Oh,
he's
he's
going.
going.
Storm count is 4.
Dig,
I'm
dig,
gonna-
dig, 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 dig.
I'm going to 8. I'm going to province.
Nice.
Oh, wow. All right, 2 provinces left,
We getting there.
which means you have to end it before Ben does, or else he's forever out of our way. All right, market. Draw.
Wait, like, he has to get the next province?
Village.
Or if I get the next province, there's no way.
I mean, worst case, I just buy the moats.
Moat, I'll draw 2.
Wait,
and
are you
just-
beating me now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Worst case, I buy the moats to give them a fighting chance against you
Market. Draw
and
1.
play Kingmaker.
So what? So you just want to help them beat
2,
me?
3, 4,
How does that help
Well,
you?
all that has to happen is
It's like I would rather these two win, not
if
you.
he can't win, he'd rather pick who loses with him.
No, it makes the victory point counting section a lot more interesting if people are close rather than one.
Because you're just counting
So
the cards, right?
here it is. I have.
We've established that Fugi is a monster. So
Yeah, I guess.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 because I have that in hand. Is it 9 or is it 10? Because if it's 10, I could buy both. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 province left. I think I'm 1 point behind Ben, but I'm not sure.
All right.
Can he end it?
Village.
Good start. Good start.
Cellar.
Okay.
Pitch everything.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
He's going deep.
I really hope this works. Okay, well, this is interesting. Village, draw a card. Market, draw a card.
Okay, I think he should have enough to win now. Or at least end the game, not win.
How?
You should have 2 buys, and if you have 3 copper in hand, that's enough to buy both moats and ends it.
Why end it, though? Then he just
Well,
loses.
uh,
I don't understand the process here.
It's I don't know.
mine the silver into a gold.
Okay. Because sometimes it's if you know someone else might have it rather than passing it off, you end it on your terms as opposed
Yeah.
to letting the other person absolutely end it for the win.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any sense to me at all.
What do you
Because
got?
it's like if he
I
knows
have
6. Anyways.
I have 6 money. I have 2 buys, and yeah. So the idea is I'm gonna lose,
Right.
but I want to lose by the least amount possible.
Okay.
So it seems like I was a competitor in this game when really I was just an aggravation.
Right. Well, I'm certainly aggravated right now.
You're gonna be real aggravated.
All right. Cool. So the game's over. So the game is over because we have 3 stacks out.
Yeah.
So now what we want to do is you take your whole deck as it is, and then lay it out in front of you. So separate everything. And it's also kind of neat too to see what your deck ended up with as afterwards. Yeah.
Oh wow. Whew. I was way farther behind than I thought. Yeah, I'm very happy with this result then.
And then it's always kind of neat just to see like what does your deck look like? Was it consistent? Was it all over the place?
Hey, Serge.
Yo.
We tied.
Did we really?
Yeah.
And then-
3 provinces, a duchy, and 2 estates.
hold on. No, I think
shit.
we have
Yeah.
a 3-way tie.
Holy shit!
We have a 3-way tie
Oh, go
because
Team
Fugi
Venture.
ended it.
Oh man, everybody's good except Fugi.
Well,
that's
there's
the
a
sort of thing-
tiebreaker
Over the
though.
table. Over the
Isn't
table.
there?
No, we just call it a tie.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Have
know.
fun with that.
Yay.
No, that's
mean-
fine because rather than one person taking it, I like how that ended. To be honest,
I
I've
don't.
seen 3-way ties too.
I don't. I wanted to beat
I
you
only
guys.
had 2 militia. I don't know where you got the concept that I had
How did you
4
do it
militia.
every turn? How did you do it every turn? then?
My
Trying
deck
to
was
understand.
very consistent.
Yeah, so I had 3 villages,
It was consistently garbage.
4 markets, 3 moats at the end, and then 1 mine, 1 remodel, 1 smithy.
All right.
And then
all right,
I ended
all
the
right.
game with 3 golds, 3 silvers, or 4 silvers, and then 3 coppers. So of the starting cards, I managed to thin a lot of the cards out of my deck.
Yeah. So we're gonna get a second game rolling here, but we should probably
Yeah, we'll
hit
take
the
like
break.
a 10-minute break,
Sure.
maybe? I only
So-
had 1 gold in my entire deck.
I'm surprised.
I had 4 of the markets.
Yeah,
though.
I had a pretty sweet turn coming up after this. So
So far, not a fan of their models. I think I would much rather have mines.
It's tough. Both are good.
But
Mine's only
you have to
one
get
for
the
money.
5 money.
Yeah.
Right.
So stick around, guys. We'll have more Dominion after this beautiful word from our sponsors or advertising people.
People in the chat have apparently there are various ways to break ties.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yes.
that's like an official thing, like whether it's like number of turns or no amount of money.
That's very
Different
interesting.
things.
Yeah, I'm fine with just ending it on a tie, honestly.
Friendship is best ship.
Yeah.
I mean, if you play this,
Everybody tied.
if you play this long
Except
and
for
the result
Fuki.
is a tie,
Yeah.
I think that's actually kind of just awesome.
Yeah.
I wanted to win.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a little salty. I was doing really
That's
well for
also
my
fun.
first game ever.
Oh,
But
there's
apparently we
also-
were all
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, I was also not doing very well for my first game ever.
There's also the ever popular tarpon straight razor method of
Yeah.
breaking the tie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Two.
Watch our advertisements.
All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Welcome back to AFK Night here on Loading Ready Run. I am Cameron, and tonight I'm hosting our Dominion game. So, in case you missed it, I'm here with Serge, Fugi, and Ben.
Hey.
And I believe that last time, Serge, Ben, and I each won.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So everyone won.
It feels so
Yeah.
good to have just
Everybody
everyone
won.
come together. And,
Yeah, and just like actually it was like a group hug effort. and I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all thanks to
Yeah, Fugi's.
gracious ways.
team playing tendencies.
Yeah. So what do you got for us, Serge? You made a new thingy.
So
Yeah.
for your second taste, the first time we played sort of very classic sort of storm thing. This time you will notice there's an absence of cards that let you take more than one action.
Okay.
So this is going to focus more on, there's powerful attack cards, and there's sort of 2 ways to protect yourself from it. There's the classic moat, which our moat aficionado is very familiar with. There's also the chapel, because with this set we've introduced curses.
Ooh.
Actually, let's move everything down just a little bit on the camera here. Can you help me out on your side there, Fugi? So the witch, oh, card reader's not quite registering there.
I haven't actually brought it in. Whoop.
So the witch has been brought in this time, and what she does is whenever she's played, everyone else who doesn't have a moat gets a curse in their deck, and a curse
Okay.
actually counts against how many victory points you have. So that's a little bit costly. So to deal with that, we have the chapel, which is a new card. Unlike the cellar, which let you discard cards, this one lets you permanently just get them out of your deck forever.
Okay.
Yeah, so this game is going to be a little bit slower, but I imagine it's going to be rather explosive once we do get going.
Do we want to show off some of the other new ones that we haven't played
Yeah.
with yet?
So bureaucrat.
Yep.
This is interesting. Gain a silver card.
Yep.
Put it on top of your deck. Each other player reveals a victory card from his or her hand and puts it on his deck, or reveals a hand with no victory cards.
Whoa.
Oh, so you can actually like goozle someone's next draw.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Bureaucrat seems intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your next draw has a silver. Their next draw, if they have a victory, has it. So the moat seems pretty good at this one.
And then the other one that's new is the council room.
Yeah, Council Room's a very cool card.
So you get +4 cards and a buy, and each other player draws a card. So
Yep.
Interesting.
super powerful for you, helpful for other people. Maybe I'll just buy all the council rooms and group hug.
Maybe I'll just go mono militia and council room.
I mean, there's
Seems
a lot
good.
of attacks on
There's
here.
a lot of attacks.
Okay, this
You
seems
can-
like an interesting dynamic.
You can only play one of council room or
Or
militia.
militia.
Yep.
right.
True.
Because there's,
There's
no village.
There's no
So
village.
do you choose love or hate?
I mean, can I
Look
love
at my
to hate?
Well, I mean, I'm only allowed to pick one thing.
We hate love.
I've locked myself
love
into.
hate.
I have a timeshare on all the fucking boats.
Anyways, since Fugi was kind enough to pass the draw to everyone, we're going to let him go first, and let's start this round off. So this is neat. 3-4 is maybe a little bit weaker on this one, but 5-2 is really strong. So we'll see if anyone gets to start with the 5-2 this time.
Well, I did not.
Okay. What do you have? You have 3, 4?
I have the 3.
Okay.
Of the 3, 4.
Yeah.
And I'm actually just going to go silver here.
Yeah, it seems strong, especially because we're trying to get to 5 so aggressively in this one.
So I've got an estate and 4 copper.
Oh.
So I think I'm kind of caught between bureaucrat, militia. I think early game bureaucrat's gonna be really
Yeah,
real.
just fill your
Yeah.
deck full of.
So I'm gonna pick up that bureaucrat and throw him in the guild bin.
Seems decent.
I'm going to reveal an estate and 4 copper,
Yep.
and I am also going to buy a bureaucrat.
You know what I've got? Bam, 5. I got the 5 too.
Oh, nice.
Of course it's Surge.
Next turn's gonna suck for you.
Council room. No, I've got a 2, which is perfect because I'm gonna get a moat.
Oh, yes, that's true.
All right.
I, too, have the 4 copper to get the bureaucrat.
Oh, bureaucrat as well. I gotcha. I gotcha.
All right, and of course that means that I've got 3 and 2.
Do you want the
I'm
wood?
gonna buy a woodcutter, actually.
Sure.
And that'll be me.
I've got the 3 and 2, so I'm going to buy a silver.
Oh yeah, I could have also done that.
You know what? I think I'm gonna change my plan ever so slightly. I'm gonna get a chapel. Dave Chapel. And pass.
So this is actually almost a faster game in the way that it's like
You have less choices.
yeah. And you just go once.
Got an unlucky draw here. Got 3 copper and 2 estates. Gonna buy another silver.
I've got boom 5 copper.
Shoot. That's not the hand I wanted.
So there's so many options. So many options. I am going to buy a.
Marchesa.
I think I'm gonna buy a market.
Seems decent.
I've had kind of a brick draw
Oh no.
with 2 estates and 3 copper, so I am going to buy. I'm going to buy a moat since this does seem quite attack heavy.
3 estates. I really wish I had my chapel because then I could have got rid of them all. I'll get a moat. And pass.
I have a silver and 3 copper and an estate for 5 money, which means I will buy a market.
Nice. All right. We got I got a familiar friend already there. So I got the 2 copper and a woodcutter. So I got 4 and 2 buys.
Moat.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good plan. Double moat. There we
What
go.
is going on?
Ow.
Sorry.
I mean, he loves them moats.
All right, so I wound up with an estate, 3 copper, and
Oh, you got
silver.
5. Nice.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to go with the market.
I've got 5. So you know what that means? That
Yeah.
means council room and chapel together. The only 2 cards I bought and with no action things are
Man, that's unfortunate.
besties forever. Market. Well, let's see what the other 2 cards I get are.
Chat says moat money, moat problems.
Yep.
Yeah.
La-da-da-da-da.
So I have a market here
Yep.
to play. Lets me draw. And then have my good friend, the bureaucrat.
Oh,
If
So-
I have an estate, I'm going to be very upset because I finally have the chapel in my hand.
I got an estate on the top.
right.
Oh, you've been moated.
I honestly don't even care about
just
the
want the
victory.
silver?
I just want the silver to go on top of my deck.
Yeah, it's good.
And then I have 3 copper and an estate. So I have 4 money total. Think I'm actually going to buy another bureaucrat.
Seems good.
And we'll see how bad of an idea this was later.
I do like the way, like, I get the moat stops the militia. I like that it also stops bureaucrats. It's like, there's a bureaucrat coming. Raise the drawbridge.
I'm telling you, these moats are amazing. That's why you gotta buy them all now. All right, so I got a market. I'm
Yep.
gonna start off with here. Drawing a card. Right, that was what was on top of my deck. Yeah. It's
Sorry,
time,
bud.
Time to return the favor. I'm going to play this bureaucrat.
You son of a dick.
All right. Well,
I got double estated.
Double. Ooh. All right, so I'm going to put this silver on top of my deck. And then
You know what your next 2 draws are, Fugi?
I've got 2 copper.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a moat.
Wait.
Bureaucrat
What
is
happened?
brutal.
I have 2 copper.
Okay.
left.
No.
Oh, wait,
Why
I have-
do I know what my next
You have a
two draw-
silver, and then on top of the silver, you have the estate that was in
Hold
your
on,
hand.
actually, I have 3 copper, so I'm
No, I already drew the silver that I put on top of my deck.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm all done.
That's why bureaucrat's so powerful. Is it guarantees you a silver in your next turn.
Yeah.
2 copper and a bureaucrat. So I'm going to bureaucrat.
All right, I'm going to put this estate on top.
I don't have any victory point
I
cards.
put a silver on
How
top.
much money you got in there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
It says
with-
reveal your hand.
I have 6.
Wow, really? Double silver. Taste
wait,
the
no,
rainbow.
Fuck, I've been doing this all wrong. This is my discard pile? Shit. I've adulterated my deck.
What's happened?
He was discarding onto his.
So we'll do the magic thing. You know what the top 2 cards of your deck are supposed
Yeah.
to be. They're estate, right?
Yeah.
Is there supposed
Estate, silver.
Okay.
So that's what these are.
Sure, and then just shuffle the rest.
Okay.
And then that'll be your graveyard and we'll be fine.
Okay. So I've got 2 copper, which I can use to buy
Another moat.
moat, I guess.
Yo, I'm telling you, these moats.
Man,
they're
moats
gonna
and
go. They're
markets
gonna
are just
go.
gonna
They're going like
fly.
hotcakes. Get yourself a moat.
I buy a moat.
Okay.
In times of war, the moat salesman is king.
I've got a gift for
I
everybody.
rest easy.
Council room. Bear, 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 bear. Everybody draw a card.
Hooray.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
buddy.
Hold
thanks.
on,
I
hold
got
on.
my
Yeah, I'm
estate
so
back.
glad I got that estate.
Better now than later, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, I mean, I'm sure somebody will play a bureaucrat.
For 3, I'm going to buy silver.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my council room card.
Go ahead.
You good?
Yep.
All right. My revealed hand that has been sitting here is 2 silvers, 2 coppers, which gets me a gold.
Nice.
Pretty slick.
Big money.
So I got 3 coppers, a silver, and an estate, which means I got 5, which means I'm gonna buy myself another market.
Nice.
All right, I've got estate, silver, which we're all aware of, copper, moat, market.
Ooh,
So
Yeah, seems
market,
good.
hitting a copper.
nice.
I will moat
Yeah.
for 2 more cards.
Nice.
Oh.
Ooh. 5.
So I
Still
have
6.
5.
6.
There you go, gold.
So gold.
Yeah, feels good. Start with a market.
1, 2, 3.
Play this moat. I'll draw 2. I have 5. I'm going to buy another market.
Nice.
You're up.
I have 5.
Yep.
3 copper, 1 silver, 1 estate. I guess I'll buy a market.
Sick.
All right. These are going very fast. I got copper, estate, and 2 moats.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna play this 1 moat, draw 2 cards. I'm drawing a dead card, the
Oh, no.
woodcutter. And here goes. This is gonna be my silver, right? Come on. No, it's my bureaucrat. That sucks.
Ooh.
So I got 2. You know what you can buy for 2 gold?
What?
A motherfucking moat!
Oh!
Have you considered buying a chapel, please? Please, Ben.
No. If
are
I
you
have all
doing
the
this?
moats, y'all can have the moats.
It's true.
Is that really your strategy?
I mean,
To deprive us of moats?
They call them the moat men.
and then I buy up all the witches. Or all the, I don't know, militia or bureaucrats.
All right. So I've got market, copper, 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 silver. Play the
Ooh.
market.
And,
Moat.
yeah. 1 time. You got there.
Wow.
Dude, look how
Oh!
wow.
So, looks like we got our first province.
7,
Yep.
8.
And
You're
I've
at
got
10?
2 buy. Yeah, I've got 2 buys from the market.
No, you have
have
11.
11.
You have 11 and 2 buys.
Yeah.
So I can buy a province.
Yep.
Another silver?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, sick. 5, market, pass.
Market. Draw. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. Buy a market.
Yep.
Hey, it's a market.
I feel like not having multiple actions actually made this a little bit worse, which is tough because everyone's prioritizing only a couple cards.
Oh, you mean like how I've got 5 and buying a market? No, wait, I've got 6. No, wait, I've got 5. I'm buying a market.
Did you play market this turn?
Yeah.
Don't put it in your graveyard then, because then you have 6.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that's why it's important to leave things out. So if you played that market,
And I gotta go.
bear.
All right.
I guess because there's no villages, the market is like the closest thing
Yeah.
to a village.
Yeah.
In the sense that it allows you to do something and then also do something else.
I don't know. I like the doing a single turn
Yeah.
thing. But, I mean, granted, like, I like the ability to do, like, I think
All right.
what would have been really fun in here is a cellar. But,
To pitch things. Yeah, I tried to put the
I got a bureaucrat, you guys. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Silver on top.
Don't have.
The first turn
Don't
I was
have one.
finally going to be able to do something with my goddamn chapel. You're taking my 1 estate and taking it away from me, Cam.
Yep.
Oh no, that's not true. We're fine.
Otherwise, I just have 1 gold.
Sure.
Which
Nobody has a moat now?
No, apparently
no,
not.
I do not.
Clearly you need
I
more
need more
moats. man.
moats.
Yeah.
I need more
How do you,
modes.
of all people,
All
not
right,
have a moat in
market. I'm going to draw this estate, and then I'm going to play chapel, and actually burn the 2 cards from my hand, and then just pass.
All right.
So you burned an estate and a copper.
Yeah. Just wanted to get them out of my deck to make my future draws better.
Yeah.
So I have a bureaucrat.
Put this other estate on top of my deck.
I got
Put this-
nothing.
Silver
I
here.
reveal an estate
Okay.
on top of my deck.
And then I have 7 money.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, Boogie.
So I'll buy a gold.
Sweet.
I'm having a tough game as
I
a
like
moat
that
salesman
everyone's
today.
just buying gold this time, so
Yeah.
everyone has a ton of money.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
everyone.
It's neat how a game that has less actions is actually going faster because we're prioritizing money over other things, right?
I'm grabbing a market, drawing this estate. I got 5 in total, so I'm gonna grab this last market.
Nice. The end of an era.
All right. I'm
Other-
going to
Are there 2 stacks empty?
No, there's only 1 stack.
That's the
empty.
first one.
copper.
But the
copper,
moats are going fast.
silver. I'm going to buy. I could buy.
A witch, a mine, all kinds of things.
Count-
Yeah, I thought you were
Counselor.
gonna go mono witch on this one. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not been that great though. I think I'm going to buy the mine.
Sweet. I'm going to play a market just to draw this thing and get to 5. And I'm also going to buy a mine.
Draw 1.
1,
What a
2, 3, 4,
surprise.
5. Yep. Yep, Foogie.
I need to get better at shuffling. It's the hardest part of this game is shuffling.
Yeah, the small libraries really hurt.
If you don't shuffle well, you get bad RNG and then you get sad.
7 riffle shuffles is
Well, if you
optimal
don't
bits
shuffle
of
well-
entropy.
Yeah, if you don't shuffle, then you're not random.
Bureaucrat?
Hey, guess what? Moat.
I have no.
Let me.
How do you not have a moat?
I don't know.
Yeah, what'd
Who
you do
needs
that
a moat
for,
when
dude?
who needs a moat when I don't have any victory points to pitch? Everyone can see my lovely hand. Look how good this hand is. I'm gonna mark it and woodcutter. It's gonna
All
be
right,
great.
I reveal an estate, put it on top.
I have 3 money. I'll buy a silver.
Sweet.
Let's see this. Let's see this. Show it to us.
Mark it.
You also have all the markets, which is kind of dope.
Revealing a copper.
Yep.
Playing a woodcutter.
Yep.
So that means I've got
3
3, 5, 8.
Nice.
Boink.
Wow.
Or you could buy 2 remodels.
You could buy 3 moats.
I don't have 3 buys.
You do. Woodcutter gives you
Oh
extra buy
shit!
too.
How many moats are there?
Uh-oh.
No,
He has a province too. You're not winning.
I know.
Okay,
I'm not gonna not buy a province because Scam's
silver,
in the lead.
market, bureaucrat, estate,
Yep.
market,
Yep.
+1 card, +1 action, +1 buy, estate, got bricked, bureaucrat, put a silver on
have-
top.
Any?
I have a moat.
Hey, the system works.
I have,
Otherwise,
I have
I've
my
got-
double moat.
Otherwise, I've got 2.
Three.
So, 3.
You know what's really good this time of year?
Silver.
Silver.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just buy another silver.
Yo, it saved me from that bureaucrat.
I'll play a moat. Draw
Moat.
2. Oh, that feels bad when you draw the market after. I've got access to 4. Am I missing anything at 4 that I should not be missing?
Oh, I should draw my...
Remodel.
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe one remodel might be okay, just as a solo action for
Yep.
stuff.
Or if anything, to start upgrading your estates slowly and stuff.
But I got rid of 1 already. The only
Upgrade,
person who's got
upgrade
anything
gold
else.
into province.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
who needs to get rid of an estate when you can just buy a province?
All right,
Right?
my turn.
Yeah, see it.
Enjoy the bureaucrat.
Oh man, double moat.
I reveal a hand with no...
Yeah, nice.
man.
dude.
Did you just have like the natural 8?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I've got like...
Put a silver on top
Wow.
of the
goddamn
deck.
40.
That's money.
And then I have 8. So
he
buy a
got
province.
that money though.
No! I mean, what's up?
How many? Did you have another one in your hand?
All you
I only
bet.
have to show an estate and put it on top.
Oh, do you have a second estate in your hand?
I don't know, we'll find out. Why? You got a bureaucrat?
Here's the thing. Because
No.
I could moat and grab another 2 cards. And I feel like as a moat salesman,
I mean, the monomote meta is strong.
we're moating.
Nice.
I gotta go my roots of always
on a
always
moat.
trusting in the heart of the cards.
And? Okay, good start.
Oh, bad luck.
That's really unfortunate, dude.
Yeah, who cares though? Because I got 2 copper and can buy another moat. Moat.
All right, so the markets
It's-
have been
yep,
sold.
When you're in a moat, the only thing to do is
Is keep digging.
get another moat. Yeah.
We'll
You've
dig-
got a,
we'll
you've got
dig
a
our
moat
way out.
that's actually at the bottom
I'm
of
at
another
10.
moat.
I'll buy a province.
Oh my god.
That's fair.
Love it, Cam. All right. Market. 1. I'll draw the estate. Market. I'll draw another estate. Council room. Everybody draw a card.
Oh, thanks, my dude.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The
great.
council room is reserved for parties. Everyone just comes in. Woo!
Yeah.
Council party! Everybody draw a card.
Yeah.
All right. So I got something here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
And that's
7.
How many markets did
Hey,
you
that's
buy?
a lucky number.
No, I have 7 including markets.
Lucky number 7.
But I want a province.
I want a province. Province.
I want a rock. Go ahead.
All right.
I want a rock.
Market.
Rock. All right. You marketing.
Oh, excellent.
He used to
Perfect. Estate.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My province.
Man, having a province is pretty sweet, guys.
Yeah.
There is
love
no
it.
justice.
Okay, now, y'all know me. It's
Still
me,
same
your
OG.
friendly neighborhood moat boy. I'm gonna play this moat and draw 2 cards. Hey, look, it's another moat. Oh wow, and a bureaucrat. You're not getting past that moat. I got
Trapped between the 2 moats, really.
I could have played this woodcutter and got myself a gold, but I'm just addicted to the moats. Moat life. So I got 4 copper. And you know, when times get tough, sometimes you just need another moat. No, I got 4.
Remodel. You got.
Remodel your moats.
Yeah.
No!
Something.
What do I want to turn a moat into?
Another moat.
A remodel? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I
Yes.
can just start siphoning moats.
All right.
You can
All right,
remodel
see you, Cam.
moats into remodels to remodel the remodels into gold.
Copper.
Oh, that's
Yep.
true.
Copper.
Yep.
Copper.
Yep.
Moat.
Yep.
Province.
Yep.
Mine. Peace.
You got 5. Seems decent. No, you have
Right.
4.
4.
Seems
I'm
less
going to
decent.
take a chapel.
Sick. All right, you guys ready for this pro level turn?
Yeah.
Chapel. My whole hand. Get out.
Okay. Whoa there, dude.
He's playing crazy talk.
Whoa, we got it. Watch out. All right. Market.
Okay.
All right.
Draw this great card over here. Mark it again,
Very good.
which does mean I need to shuffle this right quick.
Okay. Good.
I think I just hope that I draw a province at this point, because I've got plenty of money.
No.
But actually, I could probably try to get more money and just buy 2 things.
Wanna say to you, I wanna
All right.
rock.
Moat.
Market. Silver. All right.
Do you have 8 again?
Oh, I have way more than 8.
Oh, that-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Uh-oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
With
So
3
1, 2,
buys?
3. Yeah.
Fuckity
1, 2, 3, 4,
shit.
5, 6, 7, 10, 12.
How about a province?
3 models.
Or
3
You can buy-
models.
You can buy a province and then buy out all the moats.
you could buy all the moats.
That's actually not the worst play, because it gets you closer to winning. Or you could buy curses. They've got a price tag.
Yeah, that's true.
Why would
He's got 3 buys. You can buy 3 curses for free. Hi.
I'm sorry. So I could buy a province.
Yeah.
If I buy a province, I have 4 left, which means I could get a remodel. I could get the 2 moats.
There's 3 moats in there, I think.
Oh, okay.
No, it's only 2.
No, there's 3.
What? Oh, there's
Yeah.
3.
So there are 3
you think I
moats.
don't know how many moats are in my moat stockpile? I'm
Alternatively,
Crazy Ben's moat emporium.
alternatively,
Moat
I
the
could buy a
moat.
duchy and a council room.
I don't like that play as much.
Because I do
But-
want
but
more
bureaucrat.
card draw.
is doing a play that Serge doesn't like in your favor?
Or I could buy a mine.
That's true.
I think you're just supposed to buy a province and whatever else you can.
Fugi's just
I
one.
think I'm in the lead, and so I could slow down a little bit to get more.
Are you in the lead?
I have 2 provinces.
I don't think that puts you in the lead. I think there are other people who also have 2 provinces.
I don't have He's lying to you. So Serge does this thing
Hey, Cam.
where he plays
Yeah?
a lot
Does
of.
he have 2 provinces?
I think he does.
I don't think I do. If I do, that's a surprise to me.
Because you have 1 province.
You know how like
You have 2
you know how
okay,
like
so everyone has 2
the whole
provinces.
concept of the Mad Hatter came when like all the stuff from the hat was. That's me with moats right now. I've been spending too much time in my moats, and now I don't know what I'm doing.
You're all pruny
Yeah.
All right.
from being in the water too
Yeah.
much.
I mean, obviously, I'd love it if you don't
My,
buy
my
a
like
province.
head is just like relapsed
But I-
right
I'm
I'm
to
gonna
my
buy
brain.
a duchy, a
Okay.
council room, and a
Oh.
chapel.
Wow, that's a power play.
Okay.
All right.
And now chat can scream misplay at me.
So I'm gonna play a moat and draw 2 cards. Hey, look, it's a market and a thing. So I got 3 copper.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy a silver,
I still don't know what I'm going to do for my turn.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. I'm going to reveal
I really
2,
thought you guys were gonna be
3
more attacky
coppers
this
and
turn.
2 silvers. So I am going to buy. Could buy a
7.
duchy.
That's tough.
Could buy a gold. Could buy a witch.
Well, you know it's not going to do anything to Ben. Oh
Yeah.
man, the bad beats if it got through his wall of moats.
Yeah.
I dare you.
It's not worth
I
it.
dare you.
I'd go gold.
Yeah.
No, get the witch. You screw both of them over.
Just get the gold.
Boogie's way in the lead. I don't know. I'm just assuming. He's doing really well.
And he's handsome.
Yeah.
God, I hate this guy.
I'm gonna win on moat points at the end of this, but Fugi's gonna win the actual game.
People don't know that you're playing a completely different game.
I activate my trap card. Each moat is worth 1 victory point.
How many moats? How many moats you got?
If this was some sort
I
of
think I have 0.
if this was some sort of fable,
Yeah.
then it would then be like it would be Ben.
No, I
like,
gotta go
he like
witch.
drowns.
God damn
He
it.
like drowns
Which
in
moat?
a moat.
Yeah, my dude.
You can't. You can only get 1 buy
Oh, right.
unless you have a card.
So
that
you,
lets
you should
have
get the
more than
moat, not the witch.
Witch.
one. All right, I'm gonna play.
Save those moats for Daddy.
I'm gonna play a mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn a silver into a gold,
Ooh.
Wait, doesn't everyone get? Oh no, you play the witch. You get
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
and then I have 4. I'm gonna buy myself a silver, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
Oh, this is going to be real bad for me. I have 3.
Okay.
gonna buy a moat.
Yeah, my dude. All right, shockingly, I don't have a moat this turn,
Oh, we could have gotten through. Shields are down.
but I'm gonna marketplace
Into a moat.
into a moat. Oh, it's a copper. All right,
You have 6, 7?
I have 7.
Feels bad.
But 2 buys. We'll buy a gold, which leaves me with 1.
You can get a copper or a curse.
I will get a copper.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's better to sometimes just not buy. Hey,
Yes.
I'm gonna do
Yes.
that.
I just
I
want
like
to
the
let you
death
know,
squeal that you gave.
because I feel like Surge talked you into like using your buy when not
So,
doing it is a valid choice.
Serge does this when we play card games.
I didn't think I'm this like grandmaster manipulator.
You totally are.
It's because you're normally
what-
so honest.
That's what
Yeah.
a
that when
grandmaster
you
manipulator
play
would
these
say.
games, you know that you're trying to fake somebody out.
Okay.
That's why we
Province,
take you at
state,
face value.
state, copper, moat.
Oh, but watch this. This moat's gonna treat you right. Well, I mean, there's a silver.
Well, now you can buy a moat
Or
Yeah.
or a silver or a woodcutter or just a
3,
curse.
huh? I could buy a curse. This sucks.
Like somebody in chat is like, Serge, you should watch replays of yourself on AFK drafts.
You really should, man. It's really surreal watching you.
really?
Oh yeah, dude.
Silver.
That's when evil Surge takes over.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Oh no.
That's what's even worse is evil Surge doesn't even know he's evil Surge.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, chat. All right.
It's not a bad thing. It's just like it's a surprising thing.
Was that your turn or whose turn is it?
That was mine.
It's your
Oh,
turn
okay.
now.
Also,
market.
as Jet says, we're also extremely easy
Market.
to manipulate.
Yeah.
Market.
Maybe
Like,
he's just,
pathetically easy.
Holy shit.
We're so easy to manipulate. He's doing it inadvertently.
Council room. Everybody, draw a card.
Wow.
That's
That's a good play for
that's
you,
not
buddy.
useful for me.
Actually, thank you. You
I
got
only
that
have
off
3
the
cards
top.
left in my deck. The system is working.
The system is down.
The system might not be working.
Down.
The system is working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. My first province.
All good?
Go ahead.
So, Serge,
Yes.
you were really angry that I didn't buy a province last time, so I have 9. I'm going to buy a province.
Sweet.
All right. It's Ben time. I'm going to play this market. Going to reveal, wow, 2 estates from my draws so far. That's unfortunate. So I can either bureaucrat or woodcutter or moat. If I play the woodcutter, I've got 3, which gives me a silver.
4.
Oh, I got 4, which gets me. I should probably start
2
remodeling.
moats. Gets you 2 moats.
That's a good point.
He's not wrong.
I'm trying to help you out.
That's
and
the second. Is that the second pile that's going
that's
down?
the second pile that would go down, yeah.
And there's no other pile that's like super close, unfortunately.
Provinces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the provinces pile is actually the most important.
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, good.
5.
I gotta play that moat. Is chat saying play the moat?
Jet says you should buy more moats, but that's,
Well, all right, I'm playing
Chat
for
might
chat.
not have your best
If you
interest
want
at
to
heart.
buy the moats, you play the woodcutter, I think.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you can buy 2 moats with 4.
Oh, living the meme dream.
Nice. Second pile is done.
All right.
Don't yet.
You're up, Cam.
All right.
La da 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 da. It's the motherfucking MOAT.
inside
Moat dog.
inside is
Gold,
impenetrable
2
fortress
silver,
of
a
moats.
province,
Yeah.
People don't know
a
that
witch.
Oh.
Ben is actually
mine.
very sad.
And I think the correct play is
No one
to,
can
have,
get close
You have
to
to
him.
mine, yeah, to get the province.
to get a gold,
And then you get the
and
province.
then buy a province.
Yeah.
Nice. Good turn.
No one can get close to Ben
Yeah.
because of all
Mark
the
it.
moats.
I'm all alone. I'm so lost without you. I'm behind my moat,
What is my hand? Oh, right.
and I'm crying inside.
I'm going to remodel a gold into a province.
Ooh, nice play.
Oh, no.
And then I've got 4. I'm going to buy a silver. You're up.
Just waiting for you to look at your hand before I... Bureaucrat.
Wouldn't you know it? I got a moat.
I also have a moat.
Oh, my man.
Yeah.
It's so awkward. I'll just put this province on top.
And then I have 6 money. I'll buy a gold.
Nice. All right. My hand is pretty garbage. But
My
I'm
deck
gonna
is so thick.
I'm gonna play this thick. I play this market. I'm gonna draw 1. Oh, hey, it's a silver. That's not bad. So I got 4. Now I can either remodel or I can moat.
Remodel.
We're out of moats. What are you going to do?
Well, I got 4. That's a. I don't know, man. Can I
You
quit?
should have more than 4 moats.
I don't want to play this game anymore. There's no more moats to buy. Do
You
I
have
win?
nothing to live for.
You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, so if I remodel this moat, what can I turn it
You
into?
can remodel your
Remodel.
estate into something.
Into any of the 4 stuff or a silver.
You could turn your moat into a militia.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hateful. Buy all the moats and then remodel
And then-
them into the tech.
Holy shit! That's actually some tech. Damn.
You have all the moats.
But I could also hold on.
How does that even work? How do you turn a moat into a two?
You know what? No.
Two dudes
I
with
could
4
never.
teeth.
I could never hurt my moats. My moat's gonna. Really,
So you're using it?
yeah.
Okay.
It's really gonna show up here for me. Ready for this?
I believe. Good. Ooh.
You just
See?
want-
He does
So now you're at 5. No, you're at 5.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Get a witch.
Don't get a witch. Get a council room.
Get a mine.
Actually, the mine's actually pretty sweet because I can turn these moats into witches.
How does that work?
Witches to moats.
Witches and water do not mix.
It's true.
Vampires.
Maybe in your fairy tales.
How are you?
remember?
Wait.
But in Benjamin's
don't
moat land, anything can
the
come
mines
true.
only work on treasure.
Oh, what? Really?
I thought
Yeah.
you were trying to upgrade your monies.
Oh.
It turns copper into silver and silver into gold.
Oh, hold on.
You can't turn.
You can't mine a moat unless you're looking for water.
Don't you mine moats anyways? Like put mines in them?
Yeah.
I dropped a card.
It's directly under your left foot.
Maybe that isn't the best play. You know what?
Council room.
Yeah.
Which?
I feel a mined moat is actually next level.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the plan, but no, it doesn't seem like I can do that. I guess I'll buy a council room.
All right, Cam, let's see it.
They're like a stronger moat.
All right, so I've got a
Like a
bureaucrat,
double
a copper,
moats.
a silver, and a moet. So I'm going to moat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my favorite meme.
Oh, he got there.
By the way, the moat man is in the chat.
Hey, moat man! That's my dude.
That's 8, so I'm going to province.
Oh my God, Cam just like natural the 8. I'm gonna do a market to redraw this province. Who? Fooky. And I'm gonna play a council room. I hope everybody likes free cards because I'm just here to make friends.
Oh, you know it, bud.
Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Come on. I don't have enough. I've only got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 off the market is 6 for a gold.
How's it going, Serge?
It's your turn.
How's it going?
Oh, just chilling.
Bureaucrat.
He's got a moat.
I put this estate on top of my library.
I'll find out what I've got in my hand.
Thanks to Serge's generosity, I have 5 instead of 4. And I can buy a
A
council
duchy.
room. Oh no.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
We talked about this whole taking advice from Surge thing.
Don't do it. Never
Doubling
do
down
it.
on my decision to get a council room.
Nice.
Wait, actually, how many provinces are left?
Sometimes I'm just trying to help.
Oh,
buy a
never mind.
province.
Never mind. I'm buying a duchy.
All right.
So
If there are
let's,
2 provinces
That's
left, I'm
the
absolutely
insidious
fine with
part. In your mind, you think you're helping.
And when everyone thought
that. I'm not gonna dig through this deck by the time this game
when
ends.
everyone thought Ben was dumb, the moats provide with 6, 7, 9, 10, and a moat. And so he playeth thy moat, grabbing even more cash dollars. But he could only buy one thing. And it was a damn shame. But guess what? It were a province.
Yep. All right.
The moat provide.
Oh no,
The moat giveth and the moat taketh away.
this is your. Moat.
So I've
you.
got copper, silver, market. Oh, and it's a mistake. Because
So you
that
said it-
fucking
6.
bureaucrat bricked me.
6.
Yes.
I think a duchy is a really important purchase right now.
Touchy's pretty good.
Market. Draw. Nobody's seen this card before. It's a moat. Just want to call some attention to it.
That's new.
God damn it.
What'd you get?
Gold.
Oh,
1,
nice.
2, 3,
Game over.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Moats.
Province.
Moat.
No, I want it doesn't work that way.
Damn.
I think at the very least, I'm pretty far behind. I think that just makes me competitive as opposed to straight crushed.
All right, come on.
All right.
I boxed my deck.
Come on, moat boys. We got this.
So nobody bought a single militia or used a single witch in that entire thing.
No.
Yeah, no, it was actually
went-
a really fast play.
Yeah, that went totally differently than. Interesting.
But had they done it, I would have been super protected.
I'm at 19.
I am at 15. No, 14. Math.
I got really unlucky, so I feel that Chapel is always a gamble because you can get the hand early that lets you pitch everything. But instead, I ended up drawing my estates, and I never really got to use my Chapel, which
Yeah.
kind of sucked.
Used it that once.
Yeah, but there was sort of 3 turns where I had it and I couldn't use it, which was not
So I'm
the
at
intention.
30.
What would have happened if that one duchy was a province?
I
Oh,
would
wait,
have
I was
tied.
at 15.
Yeah, if you hadn't bought the province, I would have won because of the duchy that you made me pick up. But instead, it just secured me a very solid second place.
In case anybody was curious, I
many moats do you
had
have?
6 moats.
6 moats?
Yeah, I have 30.
Jesus.
Nice, Cam. I figured you'd pick this game up fast.
Yeah, I'm at
It's-
27.
Yeah, Ben's problem is that all his land is covered in moats, which
Yeah.
makes it difficult to build stuff.
I flooded.
Yeah.
Boo.
Give me your hand.
Well, this was fun. I actually almost prefer this one. I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
one went really quickly.
There are games where even though you have the ability to do more, it like sometimes less is more.
Right.
The downside is this one seemed to have only one linear strategy, which isn't sort of the ideal. Like it's nice to be able to have a plan B, but everyone kind of honed in pretty quick on just the market,
Well,
and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
No.
The markets-
Everyone went market, but then like I went pure money, and you went like I'll mine and like council room and stuff.
Yeah.
I was hoping to be able to chapel my deck away, but
I was trying to go secret and kind of come from behind with moats because like nobody would have seen it coming. And
Except nobody actually turned out to be very aggressive.
no, see that was
I mean,
the
the
thing. Is we had
bureaucrats,
so much
but-
going on. So
Well, I mean, like, also Ben bought up moats really aggressively, so that de-incentivized buying attack cards.
yeah, it's
The and I mean the bureaucrats not only did the positive effect of the bureaucrats where everyone started getting silver, like everyone had way more money this game
yeah.
than like last game the provinces didn't start going until like halfway through, whereas this game people were buying provinces in like the second or third turn. It's interesting.
So it is 8:25 right now, which is not quite enough time for us to run another one back unless there's an extremely fast variant of this game.
We could literally
Which-
just play this same one again, and since we already know, we could play it faster.
I kind of want it to be different, but like I think we could probably set up a quick one.
All right, give
Yeah.
me 1 second. I will very, very quickly set up another one.
All right,
Cool.
we're going to go to an ad and then we'll be right back.
One more game.
3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Here to make friends.
There better fucking
right.
be moats.
This is for you, chat.
All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Okay.
What if we remove the boats?
I'll be so sad.
Hi, welcome back to
AFK, tabletop, Dominion.
AFK Tabletop Dominion. Hi, I'm Marin.
I'm Ben.
Sir,
Dude, let's just start again. All right, start again.
All right, let's go back to break. And
Hi.
Hi, this is AFK with Loading Ready Run. I'm Cameron.
I'm Ben.
I'm Fuji.
I'm Serge.
We're playing Dominion. We have half an hour left. We are going to crank out one quick game. Serge has developed a new board for us. The new cards this round are Moneylender, Throne Room, Laboratory, and Chancellor.
Oh.
So we've lost Militia, we've lost Remodel, we've lost... What else?
Woodcutter.
Woodcutter.
Yep. And there was a 5-drop on
And-
that too. And
Yeah.
Council Room.
Council room.
Council Room, which was quite powerful.
Let's start off with Ben because he hasn't had a chance to go first.
So is
Sure.
Chancellor is basically like start again, like it's
It's
shuffle your
Time Walk.
right?
Or not Time Walk, it's Time Twister.
Time Twister.
Yeah. Okay, so
What you got?
I got the 4 and the 1, which is
Nice.
unfortunate. I wanted that 5 because I'm really interested in a certain combo here. So I'm gonna,
I think Moneylender might be a powerful start.
for me.
Yeah,
Moneylender's super good.
like early on, it just thins your deck and it accelerates you. You
I'll
just have to
say
make sure you
this:
buy money with it.
Moneylender or Bureaucrat is definitely better than Throne Room as your first purchase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you end up with just Throne Room in hand, you're just sad.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Bureaucrat then.
Okay.
Wink.
All right. I'm going to go with 3 copper and 2 estates. I'm going to buy a Chancellor.
I started with 5. I'm gonna go Laboratory.
Man, twice in a row, hey,
I know.
Serge?
I know.
Cheatsy McGee or not?
Oh.
I have 2 copper,
Oof.
and I will be buying. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm buying the moat.
Okay.
I don't know why I had to think about that.
All right.
Everybody's doing different things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 3 and 1, so could buy the Chancellor. Chancellor might not be horrible in this
Ow.
one. That sounds
That
like it
sounded
hurt, buddy.
painful.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Eh,
I'm gonna buy a silver
nice.
and pass.
All right. With 4 copper,
Yep.
I'm going to buy a Moneylender.
I've got 2 going for Dave Chappell.
5, buying a laboratory. Laboratory.
We'll talk afterwards.
If you can't say it, you can't buy it.
I got 4.
Labor.
I'm gonna buy a money lender.
I saw you going for the Bureaucrat, and you're just like,
Yeah.
The Bureaucrat.
yeah.
The only issue
Oh.
with super fast turns.
Well, that's awkward. I have a marked card in my deck. I think I ended up with one of the backer ones accidentally, which was
That's
this.
fine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they
5,
all
6,
marked?
7, 8, 9. No, and you have 1 in your deck. So what happens is they have blue cards for another reason.
Yep.
What the blue cards do is let you. They have a whole stack for every card, and you can pull randomly, and it helps you draft.
Right.
And accidentally ended up on the deck.
All right.
That's fine.
Whose turn is it?
Cam's turn.
So I've got 4 copper and a Chancellor, which I will play to move me up to 6, and I'm going to buy a
Oh, you have the effect. Do you want to just
Oh.
like discard your whole deck, or do you like the next turn?
put your deck into your discard pile.
Oh, you may.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's basically just a silver with an effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it takes an action.
That's true, yeah.
I
mean, you can
like
dodge,
putting my
you can-
deck into my discard pile.
Yeah, you
actually,
can dodge
quite a
your
lot.
states, and then you have 6.
Yeah, so I have 6. I'm going to get a gold.
Nice.
Get a Glod. Sego.
It's your deck is split in its
You're like
orientation.
super boxed.
Yeah. No, like keep
You're
going.
Half and half.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
I'm smirt.
Oh, it's me! Right!
You are before me.
Lab. So I'll draw 2. 1, 2. I'm going to play my Chapel. I'm going to use it to kill both of my estates. And then I've got 3 silver.
Moat.
yeah.
Please don't do the wrong thing. Yes. 3 estates, 3 copper. Buying a silver.
Nice. I got 2 estates, copper, and a bureaucrat.
I have an estate that's going on top.
Okay, I'm putting the silver on top, and then
I don't have any.
All
Nice.
right, and then I've got 3.
You dodge that bullet, Cam?
Yeah.
Sick.
Or no, well, I put an estate on
Oh,
top.
okay.
I'm gonna buy another.
So no,
silver.
not at all. It was
Call
actually a bad move. Okay, so I've got estate, copper, chancellor. I play the chancellor. I put my deck into my discard pile since I know what my top deck is.
Oh, right. That's a great
Yeah,
call.
ooh.
Yeah. And then I've got 4 to spend. I will buy. What even?
Do you need more money? Do you need more actions?
I think I need. God. Sorry.
Because four only gets you the bottom row,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
And so you're looking at like moneylender, bureaucrat. Like moneylender lets you trash copper.
Yep.
Bureaucrat lets you gain silver. Throne room lets you double an action,
Yeah.
double a card. So even if you have one, like one market, it doubles all of them.
Yeah. Or I could just buy a silver.
Yep.
Why is that out there?
That was
That's
one of the
the-
blue cards.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm gonna buy a silver, actually.
4, throne room.
You put the throne room on that, yeah.
Laboratory. Draw 2.
Yep.
I have 5.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Guess I'll buy another of these.
All right. I got 5 and a bureaucrat.
Hold on, let me draw my hand.
You got me. You got me, kid.
All right.
Because I don't have
Did I
any
hit
votes.
everybody?
I reveal a hand.
Oh, nothing. Okay, I got Fugi and Surge though, and I got 5. I'm gonna buy that witch.
Sick.
It's happening.
What?
All right. I reveal 4 coppers and a chancellor. I put my deck into my discard pile.
Jesus.
How do you keep... you have 6.
I have
Impressive.
6. I buy gold.
Sick. Lab. I'm gonna buy. There, draw 2. 1, 2. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. As my action, I'm gonna play a chapel, burning an estate and a copper, and then I have 3 for a silver.
Nice.
You're up.
4 money. Buying a moneylender.
Nice, nice, nice. I've got 4 money, but I have a money lender. Scrapping that copper, so I have 6 and buying a gold.
Sick.
All right. I reveal copper, or silver, estate, 5, which buys me.
There's some options.
Yeah.
A lot of options. 5 is the sweet spot this game.
Yeah, that's actually really quite tempting. Plus 2 cards, plus 1 action, plus 1 card, plus 1 action, plus 1 die, plus 1
Lab
gold.
seems like the
Yeah, I
best.
think lab is the correct one.
5. Market.
Oh,
Pass.
Oh geez. Okay. Moat.
yeah. It's a moat.
That's unfortunate. Didn't actually get me a whole lot.
What you upset a moat?
I'm upset because of the money lender coming into my hand.
Oh, that
4
sucks.
copper.
Yep.
Throne room.
Yeah. I gotta do the same. I just have 4
Okay.
copper. Gonna buy a throne room.
Okay.
All right. Copper, gold, chancellor, estate, moneylender. I'm going to burn this copper using the moneylender.
Get another gold.
Buy another gold.
Sick.
Oh my god.
So let me tell you a little
my
warning.
God.
Sometimes
It's
you
a
can end up with
mirage.
only a throne room in hand,
Oh.
which feels bad. Gonna get another market.
Laboratory.
Sick.
Sick.
Laboratory.
Sick.
Oh my god, I need to shuffle again.
Just the constant sound of shuffling, yeah.
Pretty much.
It's like we're playing Highlander.
All right, Ben, hard the cards. Moat, draw 2. God damn it.
Bad move, brother.
Cards in
So
your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Buying a gold.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I've got 6 here, but I got a money lender.
Oh, yeah.
Turning this into a gold for a turn, buying myself a province.
Bear, 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 bear.
Nice.
And so it begins.
All right. I've got gold, copper, 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 estate, buy gold.
Jeez. So, laboratory. I'll draw 1 and then 2. Market. Draw for the turn. Market. Draw for the turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Chapel. I'll burn 2. And this is and that leaves me with 6. I'll buy a gold. I could have gotten a province that turn.
I'm going to play Throne Room on my estate, and I have 3 money to buy a silver.
Hey, yo, man, I'm gonna play some throne room on my estate, and I got 4. I'm gonna buy another throne room.
I don't know what happens if you try and throne room with throne room.
It works.
Kind of like,
It's a nested throne room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so wait,
So if you
that's
play-
you have 2
4?
throne rooms and another thing?
I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna double that up with a
So
witch
if
and
you
it's
play a
gonna feel
throne
so
room,
good.
it triggers the throne room twice, so you choose 2 cards to double.
Yeah.
It doesn't trigger 1 card 4 times.
Oh, okay, okay.
That sounds
Okay.
so real.
So that was your turn?
Yes, it was.
All right. So I reveal an estate, a silver, gold, gold, chancellor.
Jesus.
Wow, Cam.
Yeah, I'm going to discard my library and buy a province.
Yikes.
Is that the first province of the game?
No.
I've got that.
Okay.
Chapel burning 2. Silver by a moat.
Oh, man.
Pass. All right, something's got to happen eventually. I got to draw some gas. We got
That's
there.
what I keep telling myself.
We got there.
All right. Throne room,
Yep.
laboratory.
Sick. Draw 4. Have 2 actions.
1, 2, 3, 4. Action 1, moat. I can't handle all this money. Money lender, trash copper,
Yeah.
+3 plus all of this nonsense. Province.
Yeah. Yeah.
It works out. Just trust
All
me.
right. Unfortunately, I'm not living the dream quite yet. I got 3 copper. I'm gonna play a witch, though.
No.
Everybody, grab yourself
Who
a
has
curse.
who has a moat?
I do not.
Okay. So
I do not.
Curses are going to go into everybody's graveyard, and now we have -1 victory point.
Savage.
And I'm gonna draw 2.
Yep.
All right.
Hope it burns.
Ooh, thank God I'm gonna buy myself another witch.
Okay, let's just end the game.
Okay. Copper, copper, silver, estate, estate. I'm going to buy a chapel.
Yep. Market. Draw. Lab. Draw 1. 2. Market. Draw. I have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 province.
All right. Laboratory.
Nice.
Draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Buy gold.
Yep.
Sweet. He plays a throne room with a witch.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so everybody gets 2 curses. Oh,
He's
the
got
moats.
moat.
I need to draw my moat right now.
And I'm gonna draw
Call it the chapel.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
If I find it.
And so I've got 5, 7. Oh, eternal sadness.
Maybe you should use the moneylender instead of the witch.
No, can't do that.
All right, you get that.
I'm gonna
moat?
buy myself
Let's see
another
what happens.
witch.
Hold on. Let me draw the moat.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Heart of the cards. 1, 2, 3.
Damn it. Give me 2. It's fine.
My turn?
I'm playing Infect
Yeah.
today.
All right. Laboratory, gold, copper, or gold, copper, moneylender. So, laboratory, draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Province, gold,
Well, you've already got 8.
my
You can
God.
basically just, like,
trash the-
Yeah.
trash the copper, get another gold.
No.
No.
no,
It's
a silver.
temporary. It's
No, right,
temporary.
Yeah, temporary.
So you have 12.
Sorry, I thought it was a mine for a second, in which can't go from copper to gold at all. So I have 12. I'm just going to buy a province.
Yeah. Mo.
Big cheats.
I'll draw 2. I've got 6. I'll buy a gold and pass.
Laboratory. 1, 2. Okay. Moneylender.
Yep.
So I have +3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold.
Nice. I've just got 6. I'm going to buy myself a lab.
All right, I've got copper, estate, gold, chancellor. So I go up to 7, which is mega awkward. Fart noise.
Agreed.
I'll buy myself probably another lab.
And then do you want to flip your deck? Do you know what that card is?
This is either an estate or a copper, which is not worth
Burn it. Yeah, you're right.
Nice.
Market. I will draw a card. Oh, baby girl. Throne room laboratory.
Sweet.
So you probably want to put the laboratory below the throne room.
Throne room laboratory. I like putting them sideways because you can see them as 2. Because I can do action chains off them.
Oh, okay.
So I draw 4. And then market, draw.
So it's the market is the thing that's being doubled by the throne room?
The lab is the thing being doubled by the throne room. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So with my other action, I'm going to use a chapel to get rid of a curse and a copper. And then I've got 8 left over to buy a province.
How dare you throw away my gift to you?
Go back to peddling moats.
I bestowed great power onto your deck.
Throne room,
Yeah.
curse, 2 estates, silver,
Get a moat.
buying, actually chapel.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I will be playing this throne room on a bureaucrat.
I have a moat.
That's fine. I'm going
I
to
have
grab.
nothing.
I'm going to put 2 silver on top of my deck.
Yeah, I've got
Nothing. All right.
nothing. Okay, so to that end, I've got a curse, a gold, a copper, and a laboratory.
Oh, you're
so
probably
I'm
gonna
play
get
the
there.
laboratory. Plus 2 cards.
Oh.
Estate.
Oh,
Silver, yeah.
Get that province. Feels good. Market. Draw a card. And I have a moat. So I'll draw 2. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. No! 7.
But the, oh, yeah.
I'm going to get into the market. You're up.
Moat?
Yep.
God dang it. All right, I have 6. So keep going gold,
Yep.
which is probably not the correct play anymore.
All right. I've got 7 here.
Oh, yeah. And
A witch.
I've got no moat. So
Yeah.
I'll put a curse.
I will also take a curse.
It is also possible for curse to be one of the piles that runs out, which feels bad when it happens.
And then I'm going to draw 2 copper. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and buy my province.
Buy another witch? Oh, that's awkward.
There's Evil Surge again, telling me to
Yeah.
buy the wrong things.
All right. Get this out of here. Okay, so I've got copper,
Yeah.
copper, gold, curse, chapel.
Right.
Well,
So I'm going to chapel,
yeah.
burn these 3. And with my 3 remaining, I will buy a silver, which is probably wrong. But
I appreciate how we're all just like, we're probably doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, this is probably
here."
not the correct play to go here. I just like I like putting these curses in. I think it's a lot of fun.
So market.
I don't know if the strat's gonna win me anything.
Laboratory.
Nice.
So draw 2. Market. Draw 1. Market. Draw 1. And then I've got access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So province, I've got 6 remaining, which I'm going to turn into another market.
Nice.
Do you have a second buy?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
markets
from the
give me
market.
another buy.
he's got 4
3.
buys this turn.
Yeah.
And when just so people know, when the province pile is empty,
Game's
That's-
over.
Game's
over.
instantly over.
that's the same as 3 other piles being empty.
Yeah.
Yep. I have 9 money and a laboratory, but I don't believe I own any markets. So playing this will potentially get me more money or more action cards, but I can't buy more than one thing.
Do you have a chapel in your deck? Like, is there anything you could do to like thin your deck?
Oh, I do have a chapel.
So you could almost get rid of some of the extra cards.
I don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
I'm gonna just
First world Dominion problems.
Just buy
I have
province.
so much money and I can only buy one thing.
yeah.
There's literally nothing that's expensive enough for me to buy.
All right. I'm gonna be throne room bureaucrating.
Moat.
Putting 2 estates on the top.
Oh, feels bad.
I'm gonna grab 2 silver.
Moat.
Oh, he's also got a moat.
Nice. Putting these on top.
Okay. Yep.
And then I've got 4. So I will be buying another throne room.
In hindsight, I should have played it.
Oh, really?
Province,
And
2
2.
copper. I'm going to buy another chapel.
I'm gonna play chapel, and I'm gonna burn my throne room and my curse.
How dare you!
But why?
Because I've got every other card in my deck draws cards. So
Okay.
like the throne room doesn't actually double any actions for me.
So on my side, the 2 things I would have drawn with the laboratory were copper.
So
Yeah.
I should
So now we'll see what my starting hand would have been
be like
if
that.
I did that. Okay,
Oh no.
that's fine. I have 5 money,
Yeah.
which is a great place to be in this board. I'm gonna buy a market.
Nice. I'm gonna lab.
Yeah.
Draw 2. Fuck. And I have a money lender who can't do anything because I got 2 silver in hand.
Oh man.
All right. So I bricked hard.
Well, let him make his buy first.
No.
I need.
Sure.
Throne room.
I can.
All right. Well, I drew estate, province, moneylender, Glod.
Oh no.
So I will buy.
What's up, dog?
I don't even know what doesn't actually brick me here.
Moat.
Yeah, probably a moat.
Yeah, that good old moat boy.
Lab. I'll draw 2.
2.
And then I've got market. Market. Moat. Into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 3 buys. So I'll buy another province. And then I've got 3
Estate?
remaining.
Buy the estate.
Moat.
All right. Throne room,
Yeah.
curse,
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
estate, silver, buy an estate.
Nice.
Wow.
It is fully possible to have negative scores.
Are you ready?
No.
Oh,
So
the
do-
throat. Sorry.
Doing the doing the curse on the throne room does nothing.
No.
It does
he's just-
absolutely
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
It is a way to like play the throne. You play the throne room, and people are like, "Oh, he's about to do something great," and then
you're
you
like,
throw
"I
down
am."
the victory point cards and be like, "My hand is garbage."
Right.
Throne room.
Into.
Which?
You are such a dick.
Everybody get 2, and I'm drawing 4.
I got nothing.
Witch.
Did you get there, Fugi?
Silver, silver.
Oh, no. All right, more curses.
Hold on, I gotta draw one more card. Come on. I've got... Okay, hold on, what do I have here? If I just draw a copper, I can finish this game and potentially win.
How many cards have you drawn yet?
4.
How many have you already drawn? Like, how many more do you have?
Oh, I have to draw one more card.
Okay.
One more card.
If it's a copper, the game's over?
Yes.
Gold.
Oh! All right.
Okay, province.
All
Done.
right, let's count them up.
I got fucking ruined.
Do this witch
Cam.
strat.
I'm with you.
I have,
I'm
That
with
was
you, Ben.
brutal.
I have 24 points.
All right.
That was really uncool, dude.
Dude,
What did you do that for?
The witch throne room strat, so cool. The moment we pulled those out, I was like, that's exactly what I want to do this game.
Oh, I didn't see it. Like, chapels did not get there for me.
If you win because of these curses, I'm going to be real salty. What's your score?
I have... Can I just flip this over and it be a 9 instead of a 6?
And then what are those? Oh, those your 3 that's there?
Yes, so I have 18, 21.
I have 22.
Oh,
I have 21 minus 5.
Oh,
So you beat me by 1 because you discarded like 3 of my curses that game. So I almost got there. I did
hey,
not
man,
think this strat was going to be...
like my deck is so thin here. I've got
Yeah.
card draw. I mean, ideally, I would have got it down to all I have is 8 gold in my whole deck.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you need.
Cam,
So-
I want you to feel good about yourself. I'm sitting at 10.
So honestly, the thing that really got me here, the only reason I was able to like keep up by like doing like this witch play, because the witch play almost sort of sets you back a little bit. Throne room on bureaucrat,
Right, getting you
super,
all the
just
silver.
giving me free silver like every turn, kind of a thing, and then potentially like in the one case bricking Cam for 2 draws, like. The throne room is super powerful.
I thought you guys would really enjoy Throne Room. It's not a great card for the first time you play, but once you start to understand the interactions, you're like, hold on. I can do this twice? And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, Throne Room was not there for the cards that I wanted to do, like Moneylender, Chapel, and
Right.
Chancellor. It's like, Throne Room, a Chancellor. All right.
Okay.
It's super possible to brick yourself on Throne Room too, which a lot of
I
people
mean,
saw.
Throne
Like,
Room of Chancellor gives you 4 gold, I
Yeah,
guess.
it does.
but you
Sure
can-
does.
You can brick yourself super hard, which never feels good.
All right. That was a
All
lot of
right.
fun.
Well, I guess we should thank subs, shouldn't we?
This was a ton of fun, though. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Serge. We should do this again sometime.
This is a sweet game.
with Fugi.
So there's all sorts of
Yeah.
there's all sorts of additional packs and
Oh my
different
god, there's so many expansions. There's expansions that focus on big money. So it adds a property higher than province and a platinum coin that's worth like 8.
Oh, wow.
Or no. Or,
It costs like 9 and gives you like 5.
there's one that's pirates. There's one that has like weird trap cards.
Is Dominion kind of regarded as like the OG like deck building kind of game?
I don't know about OG, but it's definitely one of the big ones. There's Dominion and Ascension are probably
Yeah,
like the
because
big.
I played Ascension.
The big 2. Well, Ascension is neat because Dominion you kind of do your own thing. With the exception of attack cards, you very rarely interact with each other. Ascension, you all interact with the same board, and you can actually deliberately screw the next person's turn
That
after
actually
you.
sounds quite interesting.
I found there's so many fun ways to play. Like in this one, obviously there's a bunch of different ways to play, but like we're all kind of going towards the same goal. Ascension has like multiple different victory conditions and stuff like that, which is kind of neat.
The weird thing about Dominion is you almost feel like who can goldfish faster, like
Yeah.
who can
Right.
realize their strategy
Yeah,
slightly
yeah.
faster than everyone else.
But this was a ton of fun. I'm glad that we decided to play it.
So once again, AFK streams are brought to you by Wormwood Gaming, who make these lovely deck boxes and
so
other
pretty.
accessories. They make dice towers. They make rolling trays.
They make freaking
dice
crokinole
vaults.
boards.
Yeah, well, they made crokinole board.
Are the
If you're
Don't
us.
sell those.
are the large DM screens, are those
Yes,
still
those,
a thing now too? Yeah.
Custom tables.
Now
The
I
Kickstarter
don't know
is
if
finished,
those
I-
are the Kickstarter's finished, so I think they're in the sort of after Kickstarter before regular
production.
production. But
Yeah.
I'm sure they will go on to their store
Yeah.
once they're done with the Kickstarter stuff.
super
and those are
nice.
super cool. Yeah.
So, our deal with Wormwood is that if you order something from them and put in the code LRR into the coupon code box, and you live in the United States, you get free shipping. If you live in the rest of the world, you can put in the code LRR World, and you will get $10 off your shipping. So please consider these delicious and nutritious deck boxes and other
Once again.
accessories when it is necessary to accessorize your ludicrous nerd swag.
Once again, Lur does not endorse you eating your wormwood products.
But it smells so nice.
Smelly nice does not mean edible.
Apparently, Duskshine in the chat says apparently there's a Resident Evil deck builder game.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
I imagine-
that's very nice.
I imagine like a lot of these, there's, I guess a few years ago especially, there was like a huge influx of sort of not like Magic kind of games.
Yeah.
That were like licensed to different things.
Well, and like
I would imagine there's a similar range of stuff for deck builder type
like
games.
how in the early 90s there was every property had collectible trading cards.
Right. Anyway,
Awesome.
let's welcome some
So
subs.
I will start. We'll go counterclockwise around
Great.
the table.
Alrighty, here we go. And they'll be on the screen.
Detective Sparky is a brand new subscriber.
Yay.
Welcome to the channel, Detective Sparky.
Hello, Comrade Barrick, subbing for 26 months. Sadly, AFK for AFK, but make it good. I'm watching this later. Lure awesome.
Thank you, Viral Infection, for 29 months. Lure Creeper. I blame Alex.
Wampa X is a 35-month resub. Thank you so much, Wampa X.
Comrade 09 has resubbed for the 44th month.
Ow.
Wow, thank you.
Hello, Seth J. Harris for 7 months. Hooray, I am the subscriptionist. Thank you.
Denny M. McG for 17 months. Never resubbed during AFK before. Might as well start now.
Yeah. NSG Reaper for 44 months. 44 months, that's older than me.
Ed Lane has resubbed for the 3rd month, saying, "Woo, first sub-trimester, been jamming out to Philip Glass for the past week. Thanks for the recommendation, Cam." Hey.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Philip Glass is great.
Hello, Pie Lords for 7 months. Council Room favorite card. It's a really good card. It can get really broken too.
Fuzz Bubbles for 2 months. Finally remembered to click twice. Congrats.
Oh my goodness, it's Storm Summoner for 10 months. So many great nerds playing Dominion. Market OP, please nerf.
Yeah.
Can't agree.
Blind Prophet 32 is a brand new subscriber. Welcome to the channel, Blind Prophet.
Hello, Flaming Pizza. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
Oh man, I could go for some of that.
The Terror That Flaps, new subscriber. Thank you so much.
Caw.
Aussie PM Malcolm Turnbull for 7 months. Man, our land is girt by moats.
Cadus22 is a brand new subscriber. Thank you very much, Cadus.
Hello, Spicy Dungus for 4 months. Call me Papa Dungus.
No. Aricus for 3 months. Love you guys. Cam, you're my spirit animal.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, it's Brain Sample 3D casting us a curse for 21 months saying, Ben has so many moats, he's now on an island. I live on an
Lanthus has
island.
resubbed for the 7th month. Thank you very much, Lanthus.
Hello, Akvar for 34 months. 34 months? That's almost a long time.
It is a very long time. Fire Basilisk 53 for 11 months. Oh man, I'm getting real close.
To what?
Brotherhood 49, you've resubbed for 14 months. That means you're eligible for a new moat.
Dropkick Start is sub for the 7th month. Thank you, Dropkick Start.
Hi, Bad Pun Yellow Card for 15 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
Menno Knight 42 for 12 months. That's an entire year. Oh yeah, Dominion is sweet.
Nice.
Also, hey, 1 year.
Compact Disco for 7 months. Thank you. Welcome back.
Chad F15 is resubbed for the 7th month. Thank you very much.
Hi, Gestalt for 2 months. Woo, Lurker. I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Roasted for 4 months. AFK, smiley face.
And for 350 bits, we have Earthen One, Maximus Team?
Maximus Time.
Maximus Time. All right, I'm literate. And Zerish 11. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. This was a ton of fun.
Yeah, so we will be back. I believe Adam will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, actually, I
got
can
a
give
stream
you
trailer?
a quick. So we do not have a stream trailer.
James.
Now, it is James's fault we don't have a stream trailer. But the reason it's James's fault, we've been thinking about the stream trailer thing, and we think we may have a different solution to letting you know about thing. Because the problem with the stream trailer is that like by sort of Tuesday, it's kind of out of date. Like there's a bunch of stuff that's already been shown. So we have we're gonna try something a little different this week.
Go on.
So Well, I don't know what it is yet.
Dude, you had us on like the edge of our seats.
Yeah. Well,
That was the
James-
best hype for nothing I've ever
James
seen.
texted me and said, "Tell them we're going to try something different this next week."
James, what is it?
thanks, disembodied voice of Paul, wherever you are.
Also, Adam is going to be playing Dark Souls 3: The Ringed City expansion.
Wait, he didn't finish it last time?
No.
He gave the Savadan guarantee.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's what
No,
the
no, that's-
Savadan guarantee means.
Now we
not
know what
worth
that's
much.
worth.
And also, I want to let you know if you liked this stream next Saturday, so a week tomorrow, is going to be all day AFK streaming because it's tabletop day next Saturday. And so we're going to be doing an all-day stream of, I don't think Dominion is going to be one of the games, but we have a whole ton of games that we're going to be playing all throughout the day with a rotating cast of various loading ready run peoples. So come check that out. That is going to be instead of Loading Ready Live next Saturday. So no Loading Ready Live, which is sad, but on the plus side, we're going to be here.
tabletop day is gonna be awesome.
We're going to be
14
here
hours.
the entire time.
Yeah.
So
You'll actually get more stream out of this
Like
in the end.
substantial.
4 times as
Yeah, yeah.
much. So we will see you then. Have a great time, everyone. Take care of each other and buy our delicious products.
Oh, can I do one last thing? Alex and I are playing 2 days worth of LS2 next week.
ooh, yeah. So
Tuesday. So for New Day Tuesday and for Let's Nope on Wednesday, we're doing.
just chain it right through.
We're just chaining some Outlast too. So look forward to that.
I hope. I heard that game has dingles in it.
Probably. I'm all about dingles. That's half the reason you play Conan Exiles.
Good night.
Bye.